Good evening. Welcome into week 2 of the KHS football. North Laurel has made the short track south to take on possibly their toughest game of the year in the Corbin Redhounds. These two teams played last year. Corbin coming away with a 28-14. It was a game that I don't think that North Laurel played what they were capable of playing. I thought really that was a game that they had a possibility to win if they had played like they were capable of playing. Looking at Corbin sports, football is Corbin sports. 79 kids on this roster, which is just ridiculous numbers. Joining me tonight, Charlie Houchins from North Laurel High School. Charlie.
Hey, Joel. Thanks for having me.
Hey, listen, glad to be here. Sitting here in probably one of the nicest press boxes that we will ever sit in. The atmosphere, just everything here is first class.
It sure is. It's no secret how much support they have in their football program. And let me tell you, this football facility is the nicest I've ever seen. A little ashamed I live 15 minutes from here and I've never come down here to watch a game. Everyone's been so friendly and nice. They've got the greatest snack of a homemade fried potato pyramid that they're selling out here to the stands. You guys need to come see this place. Corbin, this is a top-notch facility.
Looking at last week, North Laurel defeated Perry Central 42-7. North Laurel had 126 yards passing, 255 rushing. They gave up 170 passing, 104 rushing. Jude McCorder, 7-9 for 117 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. 78% pass completion percentage pretty decent.
I think that's going to be the key for North Laurel this year. If Jude can get out in space, get out in the flats a little bit where he can create with his legs, but also look downfield. We had a couple of busted plays last week where Perry Central had their backs turned, and Jude took advantage of that with 2 big, long touchdown runs. But he also found Braxton Foltz wide open for a 50-yard touchdown pass. But, Corbin is probably game planned for that, so that's why these coaches spend every hour away from their homes trying to come up with something new every week.
Yeah, you're exactly right there. Also, Jude McCorder, 12 carries, 170 yards, 2 touchdowns. Bryson Nance, 10 carries, 61 yards, 2 touchdowns. Braxton Foltz, 3 receptions for 44 yards, 1 touchdown. Also had a pick 6. That's great to get the season started with a pick 6.
Boy, he was disappointed. I talked to him the next day about that. I bet he broke 7 tackles getting to the end zone, and it was definitely the play of the game. It was just crushing for him. It's erased from the playbook, and you don't get to have a record of that anymore. But it was a heck of a play.
It was a tremendous play. It really, really was. Overall, looking at the performance last week of North Laurel, the 2 negative takeaways. They had Perry Central was able to put together that 1 long drive right there before the half. Seems like, just North was back on their heels a little bit the whole possession. And then North's got to find something, got to find the answer for the long snapper.
Yeah, their special teams, they're breaking in a new long snapper and a new holder. Everybody knows Cam Anderson's one of the best kickers
Absolutely.
in 5A with a big leg. But that's something they're trying to break in, and I hope it's not a close game where it's going to rely on that pressure for a perfect snap. But, yeah, the lapse in the defense, it was just a couple of breakdowns in coverage. That Perry Central quarterback had a big arm, and he just hit him deep. So these kids need to stay focused until the whistle.
And I've talked to Coach Nelson. We've talked before last week's game. He is comfortable with Cam Anderson 50 yards and in. He told me that he has hit some 60-yarders during summer camp, but he's real comfortable. He knew that the snapping, could be an issue and so forth. It's something that he said they actually start every practice with is that working on that.
Yeah, I think they've got Brody Pruitt, the big, mean linebacker, snapping for him right now, and he did a pretty good job last week. Again, you can practice all you want to in practice. It's just having those big smelly dudes right on top of you and throwing that perfect snap back there. It's just going to take some practice and getting used to.
Corbin coming in at 1-0. They defeated Western Hills out of Ohio last week, 38-14. Mason Salmon, senior quarterback, 5 of 7 for 77 yards, 2 touchdowns. Also carried the ball for a 1-yard touchdown. They've got 5 others that touched the football. I don't think, what I understand, Corbin played their starters the entire ball game. Don't have all the stats that's accurate from last week. So, we just got to kind of go with what we got. Corbin's 10-4 last year, lost in the semifinals to the eventual state 4A champion, Boyle County.
Salmon's a heck of a player. A lot of players get the headlines. A lot of people on their team gets the attention, but Salmon's is a solid player with a big arm, and he plays with some intensity. He's definitely the leader on this Corbin Redhound team, and we got to contain him tonight. All
right. North Laurel will be kicking away back deep for Corbin. It'll be number 20, Andre Reese. We saw Cam Anderson put it 6, 7, 8 yards deep in the end zone, and it looks like Reese is already prepared for that. I think he is going to he's got on his mind running the football.
Yeah, he's way back in the end zone, Joel. It looks like he's going to try to bring this one back because I think everybody knows
we've already got a flag. We've already got a flag before we have ever got the kickoff. Officials. What was the call? Do you know?
I sure don't. I just know they took number 3 out and put number 53 in. I'm guessing it's an equipment violation, probably a knee pad. These kids don't like knee pads.
That is true. And that I see a couple of Corbin players actually pulling theirs down back there. So that very well could have been it.
My kid didn't like knee pads. I don't know. I don't know why you wouldn't wear them, Joel.
I've had 2 knee replacements, so I'd be one of those babies. All right, Cam Anderson to kick it away for North Laurel. High, deep kick, and it's going to sail to the back of the end zone. Right there is something that we talked about last week, and we see it again tonight. Not a lot of high school kickers that you can see can put it out of the back of the end zone.
Folks at home, he put it at the top letter of the letter R in the end zone. That's how far he hit that thing. He's just got a big leg. Now we just got to buckle down on defense right here.
1st and 10 for the Corbin Redhounds from their own 20. Mason Salmons in a quarterback, out in the shotgun, 2 receivers left and 2 to the right. Man in motion to the right, dropping back, looking to pass right off the bat, little fake, looking deep, straight down the sideline, and the intended receiver way down at the 45-yard line, number 6, Zach Thomas, just overthrows him, but they wanted to test North Laurel right off the bat. And, you see that a lot of teams, or a lot of times, start a game, they want to, see how far they can throw it.
Yeah, I was expecting settle their nerves down and come out in that little run formations that they do with the guy in motion, but they're spread out here and they're looking to throw the ball.
Same look. Trey Pearson to the left. He's going to get it, going right up the gut, and he's going to get out to about the 23-yard line, pick up a 3 on the play, brings up 3rd and 7 for the Redhounds.
Bryson Nance right there. Another undersung senior, not the biggest, but just instincts with a nose for the football. He's always around the ball. We just got to keep him healthy this year.
Corbin sent it 2 receivers left, 2 right. Pearson to the right of Salmons. Dropping back, looking to pass. Get some good pressure, and it's complete out at the 35-yard line, and that's going to be a 1st down, Corbin.
Yeah, Thomas came on a little post right there, came back and got the ball, just found an empty spot in that zone, and Salmons hit him for looks like a 12-yard completion. Nice play by the Redhounds.
1st and 10 for Corbin from their own 36-yard line.
Corbin still going, they're spreading it out.
That's basically the same look we saw from North Laurel last week. Salmons back to Pearson, right up the gut, and staying on his feet, cross the 45, out to the 50, down to the North Laurel 49-yard line. Big run right there.
Got a tackle. I think he broke about 3 tackles right there, and not many people escaped Brody Pruitt, but he slipped right past him. Another 10-yard gain for the Redhounds. We need to get some push up the middle.
First and 10 from the North Laurel 49-yard line. Salmons calls for it, dropping back, looking to pass. Got a little room, got the receiver wide open at the 36. It's complete, down to the 30, taken down at the 26-yard line.
That time they ran Thomas to the end zone, and two people followed him, and number 30 just found a spot right by that yard marker, and Salmons hit him. Going to have to get some pressure on the quarterback. He don't need to stand back there for about 5 seconds. We need Caleb Roark to get back there. And
I was wondering how they were going to be handled. This offensive line of Corbin is extremely big, but we've got a lot of quickness.
Caleb Roark had a heck of a game last week. We just need him to step
off,
up.
Going straight up the gut, staying on their feet all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Looks like another first down.
I think that's number 8, sure. Jake Salmons. It's going to be 2nd and about 2 for Corbin.
North Laurel with only 3 down linemen trying to stop that pass, but when you have that many defenders trying to stop the pass, you may be soft against the run here.
Salmons back in the gun, hands it off to Pearson. Oh, Salmons keep it going left, and he's taken down right at the 12-yard line, and that's going to be enough for another Corbin first down. First down.
Bryson Nance did a good job. You know, Nance was pretty much in the open field going toward the sideline. Bryson Nance did a good job tackling him before he got a little further.
First and 10. Corbin. Ball on the 13-yard line. Pearson to the left of Salmons. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Pearson gets it, going straight up the gut. Going to get down to the 8-yard line.
Boy, number 58 for Corbin. He pulled and just delivered a bone-crunching block on someone. I couldn't tell who he took out, but he's pretty quick. We got to keep an eye on him.
Gain of 5 on the play. 2nd and 5. Ball spotted on that 8-yard line.
Now we brought in another defensive lineman. Hopefully we can keep him out of the end zone right here.
Salmons. Pearson behind him. Salmons just follows him. Going to keep it. Running right. Cuts it upfield. Jumps. And we've got a flag coming in from the backfield judge.
I saw a block below the waist. I don't know. Let's
and it's going to be holding.
Okay.
Yep, holding on Corbin. So that one's coming back.
I thought I saw his legs just come flying out from underneath him, but maybe I guess they grabbed a hold of his jersey. But I'm glad they did.
Absolutely. You know, a lot of nerves right now on from this North Laurel team coming into an environment like this, playing one of the better, or if not the best 4A team in the state.
Sure. They're kids, you know, you see how big they are, but they're just teenagers. They see all these people around in this beautiful facility and Corbin's reputation. If we can just get some stops and get some first downs and maybe some confidence will build up in our kids.
Ball spotted back on the North Laurel 18-yard line, 2nd and 15.
Well, they're spreading it out again.
2 receivers right, 2 left. Salmons in the shotgun. Salmons dropping back, looking to pass, not all day, throwing to the corner of the end zone and overthrowing the intended receiver in the end zone. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Looked like they were thrown to the corner near the pylon. Salmons overthrew him just a little bit. We got to get some pressure on this quarterback. I know he's not holding it long, but we need to.
You cannot give somebody as talented as him that much time back in the pocket.
He's a good player. He throws a nice ball.
3rd and 15. Ball spotted on the 18-yard line. Sent it 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Pearson to the right of Salmons. Salmons calling for it, dropping back, looking to pass. Got a lot of room. There's another flag. He's scrambling. North Laurel giving chase. He's going to take it, and he's going to run. He's out at the 10, 5, and staying on his feet, and he walks in the end zone, but that one's going to be coming back. That'll probably be holding right there again.
I think you're right, Joel.
So that back him up 10 more.
We got 2 referees that threw the flag on that one. I couldn't hear what he said. Was it holding?
Unfortunately, with this glass closed, we're not going to be able to hear a whole lot what they say. I don't know.
Well, I'll take it because they got a personal one of them Durastar air conditions in here, and I'll take that instead of the sound.
I agree with you. So that's going to make it 3rd and 25. Ball spotted on the 28-yard line. Here again, he had all day back there.
He did. And he's got legs. He's got some speed, and he's hard to catch. But I think Coach Nelson is just letting him, maybe just wants him to sit back there as long as you try to cover every spot that he could throw to.
And looks like Corbin coaching staff is not a bit happy over there. They're not happy with the officiating so far. Really doing a whole lot of jawing at the officials.
Yeah, he's animated about something. I don't know what, but hopefully Coach Nelson and Coach Campbell and Jansen Conley and Jake McWhorter can draw up something for our Boars here and get us a stop.
Shoe In Family Footwear in London and Corbin. Check them out for all the latest styles, fashion. Shop Shoe In of London. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Jimmy Storm, your Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in Southern Laurel County, proudly supporting Jaguar Athletics. Also, your Laurel County PVA, Don McFadden, says give them a call. Ask them about their homestead exemption. The Palace Family Entertainment Center and Blondie's All-Star Grill believe in Laurel County's young athletes. Clayton Homes of London, opening doors to a better life when it's Clayton built. Cumberland Valley National Bank. Bank better at Cumberland Valley.
Just as a teacher here from North Laurel, just thank you to all these sponsors and just promoting these kids in this program. They work so hard at it. They get good grades. Just from the staff at North Laurel, just thank you for your sponsorships.
All right. 3rd and 25, ball spotted on the 28, 7:48 to go here in the first quarter. Corbin sending 3 right, 1 left. Pearson to the left of Salmons. Salmons calls for it, dropping back, looking to pass. Little screen pass set up. It's cleared out to 30. And what a hit right there by North Laurel.
PT.
Yeah, big tackle right there by Bryson Nance.
That's my neighbor, PT Roberts and Bryson Nance. They sniffed that one out.
We're going to see what this is. We got flags.
Probably a lineman
and
downfield.
that is actually on Corbin. North Laurel is declining the penalty, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
All right. Heck of a stop, boys. Great job. That's what you do. Take advantage of them penalties.
Bryson Nance is still pumped up about that hit out there.
He did. He did.
And I mean, him
and PT. They sniffed it out. I've seen screen passes go for 700 miles, but great job, guys.
Corbin, you've got a choice to make. 4th and 25 from the North Laurel 29-yard line. At this point, I think you go for it.
Yeah, I was watching their kicker. He hits it good, but that's a lot to ask for a kicker. And plus, you give North pretty good field position. Maybe if you can get a completion and shift the field, the position of the field for your defense.
Yeah. You look for Corbin to throw it near the end zone.
Yeah, I think you're right, Joel.
Pearson to the right of Salmons. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right.
Just make sure Thomas don't get behind you.
Yeah, exactly. Salmon calls for it, dropping back. North Laurel sending 3.
Get him, Gage. Get him, Gage.
Gage had a hold of him, couldn't hang on to him. Salmon's rolling to the left. He's throwing deep to the end zone. He's got a receiver there, and it falls incomplete in the end zone. I'll tell you what, that was just about caught. Bryson Nance, along with Hurley back there, broke that one up.
Guys at home, friends, that was closer than it should have been. I don't know how he got some space, but he found it. Salmon scrambled around. Gage Baker almost had him, but he scrambled to the left and tossed it up and about pulled that one in.
1st and 10 for North Laurel.
Good break for the Jaguars.
Absolutely.
Maybe we can get us a couple first downs here and make this interesting. Got some good turnout by the student section tonight. Good job.
Really good crowd by North Laurel. 1st and 10, North Laurel. McQuarter, Nance in the backfield. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Nance gets it, kicks it out to right, and not much there. He's going to get to about the 30, pickup of about 1 on the play.
Corbin's got a defensive tackle he's a man amongst boys out there. Number 0,
Number
Malachi
0. Yep.
Brown. I mean, folks, he's the real deal.
6'4".
He's a big fella, and we tried to go to the right, and he and some of his friends were waiting for Bryson.
And he came all the way across the field and was right there to meet him. Super quick as well. Nance to the right of McQuarter. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. McQuarter calls for it, dropping back, looking to pass. Fakes the pass, tucks, he trusts the 30, out to the 35 on his feet,
there
out to the
Jude.
40. That is going to be a first down, North Laurel.
Jude found him a little crease right up the middle. I'm not sure if it was a designed run or not, or a quick pass, but Jude's he's pretty quick with that ball once he gets out in the open.
Puts the ball in the North Laurel 40-yard line.
We got Big Brody back there as a blocker. Let's see if he can open us a hole here.
Quarter back in the gun. Nance to the right. Nance gets it straight up the gut, across the 40, out to the 47, but we've got a flag come flying in from the back official right there. And it looks like it holding, possibly.
Well, I wish he'd look at us when he'd signal. I could tell what it was.
I'm like it. We can't see any. There it is. Yep, holding.
I'm a homer, but I didn't see that.
I don't know who they would even got on that.
No, because I was watching Pruitt and Asher Edwards open up a pretty good hole for Bryson on that, I guess, in that A gap. And pretty good run. Unfortunately, 10-yard penalty.
Puts it back on the North Laurel 30-yard line. Got to get to the 50 for the first down. 1st and 20. 5:59 left here in the first quarter. North sending 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Quarter calling for it. Keeps it going right up the middle. Braxton Fultz with it. Pick up about 2 on the play, and we've got a late flag come flying in.
I think a little shenanigans maybe on number 2 for Corbin. Of course, I just saw the reaction. Looks like he grabbed the face mask.
So it's a 5-yard penalty. Repeat second down. Puts the ball out on the 37-yard line. 2nd and 13. Brody Pruitt in the backfield. 2 receivers left and right. Quarter calls for it, dropping back, looking fast. It's complete out to the 41, out to the 45-yard line. They're going to give him the 46-yard line. Nice little pickup right there.
A little quick slant by Cam Anderson, and Jude found him before the Corbin pressure could get to him. Jude hit him right in stride. Good pickup for the Jaguars.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Well, I'd like to pick this one up here.
They're on 47-yard line.
Come on, Coach Oliver. Get you a good one here and get us another first down, my friend.
We've got North Laurel coaching staff to our left in their own press box right beside us.
With their own air conditioning. I'm telling you, guys, this place is something.
Nance to the right of McQuarter. 2 receivers right and left. Nance gets no. McCorder, they bring the house and take McCorder down way back about the 39-yard line. I'm going to say the 40. You saw the linebackers. I mean, you knew they were coming. They were just kept edging, and as soon as that ball snapped, they brought the forces.
Yeah, number 2, Tayton Cox. He is a senior, and he was coming. Didn't pick him up at all. They were blitzing, I think, the middle linebacker too, and before Jude knew what was happening, he had red hounds in his face. But we need to concentrate now on getting a good snap and getting this ball out of here for Cam.
Ball back at the original line of scrimmage on the 40-yard line. Cam Anderson back to kick it away. Back deep is Reese. Low snap. Anderson gets it, and it's going to hit about the 25, and it's going to be fielded at the 20. Swinging to the right, out to the 30.
Contain. Get over there,
35,
Kevin Miner.
40, 45.
Oh, Lord. Somebody threw a water bottle on the field.
Where would that water bottle come from?
Yeah. You got a big old Corbin coach who's on water bottle detail.
There's several penalties right here. You're going to have a blind side block over on the far side. Know that one's coming. But the ones over here have no idea.
I think that dumb water bottle is going to negate the penalties. Dad burn it. I think Kevin Miner was on the tackle. I saw the water bottle and I lost focus.
A lot of discussion between the officials right now.
Coach Nelson is not happy. Folks, if looks could kill at our student section, Coach Nelson ain't happy at all. And he's got a right to be. That was just foolish.
Yeah, that's not smart.
I mean, it's just dangerous. I mean, a kid could roll an ankle. I mean,
it's
just
So we had two personal fouls, and I could not hear what the third one was, Charlie.
They had one on us and one on them.
Two personal fouls, and I don't know what the other one was against Corbin. So that backs it up.
And they just threw another one on us, I think. Sweet mercy. Have some composure, guys. Come on. That's a senior. He should know better than that.
So
Sorry, folks. I was complaining about a water bottle that just went flying on the football field. I guess that one, and I saw the ref throw the flag on that, and I thought that was going to be an issue.
Okay, so I think they've got it all sorted out now. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Corbin from their 30-yard line.
Yeah, we just need to get back to football and just play hard, but play smart.
Keep your head.
That's right.
Salmons back in the shotgun. Hands it off to Pearson straight up the middle, out to the 36-yard line. I tell you, one thing about him, he really hits the hole hard.
He sure did. Number 58 for Corbin. I don't have a roster, but he did a good job of sealing his man. And that running back did a really good job, and he did hit that hole pretty quick with a 6-yard gain for the Red Hounds. Hey, thank you, Joel.
You're welcome. 2nd and 3 for the Red Hounds. 3:50 to go here in the first quarter. Ball spotted on the 36-yard line. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Salmons gets it, going straight up the middle. Breaks a couple of tackles. Going to get it out to the 39-yard line. Going to be about 2 yards shy of the first down marker.
Pretty good job by the front, our defensive front. We didn't get pushed, and I think it was Bryson, maybe Brody got back there and made the tackle. They hopped up before I could see, folks. 3rd and short. We got to get stopped here, Joel.
Yeah, this big down right here.
It sure is. Gosh, just don't jump off sides. I know it's only the second game, but make them earn it.
You know, last week, I think North Laurel had a total of 6 penalties. So
that's pretty good for us.
That's pretty good for us, considering really you can look back at last year.
Yeah, there's no kind way to say it.
You just got to say it the way it is.
Yeah, that's who we are.
Salmons calls for it, gives to Pearson.
Bryson, get back there.
Get back across the 40. 45, lowers his head all the way down to North Laurel 44-yard line. Big pickup for Pearson.
Just an athlete making a play. We had a guy back there, and he just shifted the play, went outside, and got a big old gain. That's the stuff you can't coach.
Corbin trying to speed it up a little bit. Two receivers right, one to the left, Pearson to the right of Salmons. Right back to Pearson, right up the middle. Avoids a couple of tacklers, get out to 40, staying on his feet, and he's going to be taken down right there at the 40-yard line. Hurley on the tackle.
They had big Malachi Brown as a H-back leading the way. He didn't hit anybody, but still, I'd say I'd pause if he was coming at me full speed.
He'd chase me to the concession stand. 2nd and 6 for the Red Hounds. I'll tell you what, the size of that Malachi Brown's just ridiculous.
He's so fast, too. It's
Salmon calls for it, hands it off to Pearson, running right. Trying to get outside, cuts it up the back, across the 35, on his feet to the 30, down to the 28-yard line. Another first down, Corbin.
Yeah, they went to that right side, and they sealed off Caleb, and that big Malachi Brown went down the field and I think blocked Braxton Foltz. I think he stole his towel last year, so he's probably wanting revenge.
True.
But another big gain for Corbin, but got to get a stop here. I'd love for this thing to be 0-0 after the first quarter.
1st and 10 from the North Laurel 27-yard line, 1:25 left here in the first. Salmons, right back straight up the middle to number 8. Jake Salmons staying on his feet. And I tell you what, he avoided and danced and ran over top of another talented running back for Corbin.
He sure is. He's quick feet. And
that's another first down, pickup of 10.
We got pushed off the ball pretty bad right there. We need to fix that and get upfield. Of course, that's easier said than done. Corbin's got a really good offensive line.
Well, a lot of size and quickness up there.
Yeah, that's from what I've seen, it's the best part of their team so far.
Salmons dropping back, rolling out to his left, looking to pass. Back to his right, throwing back, got a receiver wide open. And they're saying, nice effort right there, but they're saying the ball did hit the turf before number 1.
15, Roark was putting some pressure on Salmons. I'll be honest with you, I couldn't see who the Corbin player is. I think it's number 1, Trey Person. That young man plays everything. He plays well. He's good at basketball. He's good at football, good at baseball. I forgot they had him. He played football with my youngin' in Little League. He's a heck of a player. But dodged one right there. Salmons tried to throw it across the field and didn't quite have the arm strength to get it over there. Of course, I don't think not many people do.
No. Person to the left, going to get it, running right. Across the 15, down to the 10, 5, and he hits the pylon. Touchdown, Corbin.
I don't think we got a hand on him until the 5-yard line, Joel. They just sealed it over there, and we just couldn't get to him. Person's a good back, and he found the pylon for the Red Hound touchdown.
Corbin strikes first with 23 seconds left here in the opening quarter. On for the extra point, number 10, Sebastian Weatherton. Mason Salmons to put it down. Good snap. Kick is up.
It's good.
And it's good. Corbin takes a 7-0 lead over your North Laurel Jaguars with 23 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Corbin basically did the same thing. They put together another really good drive, and I'm really impressed with Corbin's running backs.
Yeah, and their offensive line has really shown something to me. Last year, we did a pretty good job with them up front. They really couldn't do much up front against us. They had to go on the edge. But Corbin's getting a good push right now. And like you said, Joel, number 1 person, and I forget the name of the other.
Salmons.
Salmons, the
Jake
quarterback.
Salmons.
And I guess that's his brother.
You got Mason Salmons. You got Jake Salmons.
pretty talented running backs. So hopefully Coach Conley and Coach Campbell and Coach McWhorter can come up with something.
Back deep for North Laurel. Number 10, Jude McWhorter Weatherington on to kick it away for the Red Hounds.
The old fake onside kick.
Caleb Roark looks like he might be shaking up just a little bit down here on the sideline.
Yeah, he's playing hard. Yeah, that last time he was chasing the quarterback, I think someone clipped his arms, did something to it. That should be returnable.
Kick, and it's going to hit at the 10.
Come on, Jude.
McWhorter gets it at the 15, and he's going to get out to about the 18-yard line. First and 10, North Laurel.
Well, that bounce, it took two bounces.
It took
and I swear the bounce just hovered. It didn't bounce to Jude. I swear
it didn't go
went
anywhere.
Straight up.
It hit twice and bounced straight up in there too. It took a really, really odd bounce right there.
Even their field gives them the good bounces down here, Joel. That's that burn. We need us a break right here. But listen, we played a pretty good quarter of football with a really good team. And if we could just get some first downs and have a good drive right here, we'll get it right back into it.
Cannot hang your head at no time.
No, absolutely not. You got a lot of football left.
Absolutely.
Tons of football left.
Brody Pruitt, Bronson Nance, I formation. Quarter going under center. Pruitt gets it straight up the middle, chugging those feet. That was a face mask, if I'm not mistaken.
They spun him around, didn't they?
They sure did. I don't know. They did not throw the flag, but they absolutely pulled him around backwards.
Yeah, Brody don't get spun around unless you grab a face mask. He's too strong for that.
No. All right. Gain of 1, 2nd and 9. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Corbin Red Hounds on top of North Laurel by a score of 7-0. You're listening to North Laurel Athletics on the home of the Jaguar Broadcasting Network and WJTE 98.5.
Homecoming. It's not just about coming home. It's about being home. It's about having a place to kick off your shoes, express yourself, and grow, while embracing the things that matter most. It's having a place to call your own. And it all starts with this. Welcome home.
7-0. Corbin on top of North Laurel as we get set to start the second quarter. North Laurel.
Yeah, we just need to get us a couple first downs here. I don't know if running up the middle is going to.
I think they're going to have. I think they'll have a really hard time running up the middle against this big defensive line and those 4 big talented linebackers.
Yeah, I think our best option is see if Jude can either create with his legs or maybe roll him out on a bootleg or 2 and get him out into space. But Corbin's ready for that. So let's just see what we come up with here.
Ball spotted on about the 24-yard line. Looks like 2nd and about 5. Charlie, if I'm not mistaken, did they get maybe an incidental face mask or something? Because he barely got the line of scrimmage.
They must have.
They may have caught it. There's something still not right.
Do they have the ball spotted wrong or? Okay.
Okay, there we go.
They're moving him back now.
Now they're moving the ball all the way back to the.
So it's 2nd and 10. That's where, Brody didn't get far.
That's what I thought, and I couldn't figure out what they were doing there. So 2nd and 10, ball on the 18-yard line. McWhorter, Nance in the backfield. Anderson in motion to the right, 2 receivers right, 1 left, and we've got a flag. We got false start, North Laurel. Back it up 5.
Don't need to do that.
You can't do that. Yeah, you can't make yourself, put yourself any deeper back through there.
Joe, buddy, look at that little field they got for the kids behind the end zone. Ain't that something?
It's a whole lot like over at Somerset. Somerset's got the field back there in the deep end zone. Kids can go out there and play.
Gosh, look at everybody over there having fun. That's great.
Listen, there is a tremendous crowd here.
It's just so awesome seeing these kids not on their cell phones and video games, just out there playing football and horse playing and all that. Just really great atmosphere down here in Corbin.
North Laurel sending 3 receivers to the left. Nance to the right of McQuarter, 1 to the right. McQuarter calls for it. McQuarter dropping back.
Good
Rolls
protection.
out to his left. Looks to throw it deep. Cam Anderson right there. Pass interference. Absolutely. He Corbin can complain all they want, but they wrapped his arms.
Yeah, they had him in a bear hug, didn't they?
They had him in a bear hug. I can't get a number 5 for Corbin, Jack Jackson. He had a bear hug on him, and Anderson was trying to break loose, but they wasn't going, anywhere.
No. And Jude had a guy in his face, and he couldn't set his feet, so he sort of had to just loft it in the air, and they just took out Cam. So easy call right there. I think I could have made that one. I don't know what the delay is, my friends. Why don't you?
So that is not an automatic first down. That looks like it's going to be second and about 1.
That's peculiar. I've watched a lot of football. I've never heard of a 9-yard penalty.
Well, actually, it was a 15. They had a 5-yard penalty for false start.
That's right. Folks, sorry. This is my first game. Okay.
So second and 1.
Yes.
For North Laurel.
Got them spread out here.
2 receivers left to the right.
Maybe taking a shot right here.
Man in motion to the left. McQuarter calls for it. Fakes. And I tell you what, right there, shooting up from that outside. Number 2, Tayton Cox.
Again, same play that got us on third down on our last possession. Just Cox coming off the edge, not touched. And it was a designed quarterback draw. Jude was just going to fake the pass to the outs to Braxton Foltz, but Cox was back there before he had time to get his feet set.
I tell you, you talking about the speed on this Corbin team is just ridiculous. It's amazing.
Yeah, Cox is a player. We got to do something. We got a plan for him in the second half.
3rd and 4. North Laurel, 11-12 left here in the second quarter. Play clock down to 7.
Come on, pick this up, guys. Come on, Jude.
Down to 5. Quarter calls for it, dropping back and looking to pass. Nowhere to go. He's looking to run. Cuts back upfield across the 29.
Got it.
And that should be enough. It's going to be really close. And I believe that it's going to be enough. Yes, about a yard pass.
We needed that one. Again, Corbin's defensive front put some tremendous pressure on Jude McQuarter, and he did a good job coming out there and just getting right, just a fraction past that first down marker.
1st and 10, Jaguars. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Nance to the right of McQuarter. Gets it to Nance going right up the middle, just nothing there. No gain. 2nd and 10.
No, the left side of Corbin's defense just blew right past our fellas, and Nance was wrapped up right after he got the ball. Lucky we didn't lose any yards on that one.
I don't know. I think we're going to have a really, really tough time tonight running the ball up the middle.
I think you're right. I think this look here spread out is our best chance. But they're so athletic on the edges too.
Right. That when they bring the forces, McQuarter is complete. Oh no! And just I tell you, Braxton has a catchable ball. Braxton just couldn't pull it in. Unfortunate, tough break right there.
Good coverage by Corbin and a hard pass all the way across the football field. I mean, it looks short just because it's a 2-yard pass, but Braxton was going to the wide part of the field, and I don't know if Braxton would have got very far if he did catch it.
That is true. They were closing in really quick. 3rd and 10 for North Laurel. North Laurel is going to take a timeout. Well, I think E.C. Porter and London Medical Properties proudly supporting all of Laurel County's young athletes. Also, True Colors LLC, a proud supporter of North Laurel Nation. Excel PT for all your physical therapy needs. Coming up next week, we'll be back at home. North Laurel will be taking on Madison Central. They went up there last year and came away with a big win. I think it was 9-7, something like that.
It was a defensive slugfest last year.
It was a tremendous football game.
Everything was short yardage. It was just the defensive line versus offensive line, just slugging it out. And we got out of there with a victory. And it was a crowd very similar to this. It was a heck of an environment, and that was one of the best wins we've had in the program, was coming out of Madison Central. So they'll be looking for revenge coming next week to our place.
Looking at North Laurel's schedule, listen, it does not get any easier. You've got Madison Central, you've got Lawrence County,
Collins.
Yeah. We've got to go up to Collins this year. But coming after tonight, we go back to North Laurel for a 3-game homestand.
Yeah, and everybody knows who you play. You can't hide from anyone these days.
No.
Everyone's record. Everybody could say how many games you won, but it's who you're playing. And competition's going to make you better. And Coach Nelson really believes that. And we have a hard schedule.
Yep. 3rd and 10, North Laurel. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Quarter calls for it, dropping back, looking to pass across the middle. Got a receiver wide open. Cam Anderson.
Get Cam. Yes, sir.
40.
Go Cam.
30.
Go Cam.
20.
Yes, sir.
5.
That is a
touchdown.
No flags. Great
7
protection.
Earth Movers touchdown for North Laurel.
Let's go, Brian Oliver. I see you over there. Sorry, folks. Brian's next door. Folks, our offensive line
Gave him the time.
Jude the time he needed. Great job, offensive line. Cam he broke open over the middle, and Jude hit him perfect. And then Cam, with his unbelievable athleticism, raced to the end zone for the Jaguar score. That's what we needed, folks.
Big pass right there. 70-yard touchdowns. Cam Anderson on for the extra point. Right here is the area that we talked about.
Yeah, come on, boys.
We'll see.
We've already rolled one back on the punt. Let's get us a good one here.
Ball's up.
Good job,
and
Dylan
good.
Hurley.
Really good snap right there. Much better job. Look good. Guys, this one's all tied up. 7-7 between North Laurel and Corbin. I'll tell you, that speed of Cam Anderson, there was no catching him.
Listen, Jude obviously is a great athlete, but Cam Anderson does not get the attention that he should. This kid, he's one of the best soccer players in however you rank that region. He's a starter on the basketball team. He goes out on the golf course and shot a 78 the other day.
Oh,
he
wow.
don't play that. He could play track if he wanted to. He just don't have the time. He's just an unbelievably gifted athlete, but he's so quiet. And
well, one thing I got to talk about here, that pass from Jude McCorder, I've heard how much he had proved, how much he had worked all summer, and his accuracy. That was an absolute perfect thrown football.
It really was. He had time to get his feet underneath him. And the offensive line did a great job there. Now they've had a tough time tonight, but they really stepped up right there and gave us a huge play that we needed to tie this game up.
We'll see how Cam's legs are right now after that 70 yards.
Yeah, I'd need oxygen after what he just did.
Back deep for Corbin in the end zone, number 20, Andre Reese. Another high kick, and it's going to be taken right at the goal. No, he's going to go in the end zone. He's going to bring it out. And
killed it.
Yeah, they blew it dead. I thought he was going to field it right on the just side of the goal line. It just kept floating.
It sure did. Had adrenaline. Big play, folks. That was. If you ever get a chance, if they post this stuff on Huddle or YouTube, take your time, go look that play up. Our boys fighting back. So proud of them. I'd give Coach Oliver here. He's right next to us. I'd give him a high five through the window.
First and 10 for Corbin. 7-7, 9:43 left here in the second quarter. Salmons calls for it. He keeps it wide open across the middle. It's complete to number 30, Clay Akins, and he's going to get all the way out to about the 40-yard line. Tell you, that's just a really quick slant across the middle, and
I think
he was
that's
wide
one of
open.
those RPOs they talk about in the big leagues where he's got the option to hand it off, he's got the option to keep it, he's got the option to throw, and I think Salmons just called his own number and threw a strike. I don't know how you defend that.
It's tough. Very talented football team. A lot of experience that's came back this year. First and 10 from Corbin's own 40. Salmon's 3 receivers right, 1 left. Dropping back, looking to pass.
Get him, Caleb.
Going to have a flag. It's complete. And, nearly intercepted. Went in and out of the hands of Braxton Fultz, but we're going to have a holding back here in the backfield. And that would have been huge. If
I think we got a hold, but you're right. Person for Corbin bobbled a little bit, and Braxton Fultz was right there, and I thought he was going to scoop it up. Almost a huge play.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, you talk about a momentum builder right there.
Oh, absolutely. Looked like hands to the face. They're calling it on us.
Yep. Wow.
I thought I saw them rip his jersey.
That's what I was looking at. That's exactly what I saw. So that's going to be a 15-yard penalty against North Laurel. Moves it in North Laurel to their 45-yard line. Tough break right there.
Yeah, we almost had interception. Turns out to be a 10-yard penalty. Let's see, looks like we're on our own. Corbin is now on the North Laurel 45-yard line.
Corbin with 2 receivers left, 1 right. Hands it off to number 30, Akins, cutting out to the left, cuts back up the middle, and he's going to be taken down.
Dylan Hurley. Dylan Hurley came down from the safety spot, wrapped his legs up right at the line of scrimmage and brought him down. Really aggressive play from our senior safety. Good to have Dylan out there again.
Pickup of 1 on the play, 2nd and 9 for the Red Hounds.
Dylan with his patented walk that is recognizable to everyone. It's just a sad walk, but we love him.
8:04 and counting here. Second quarter from Campbell Field in Corbin, Kentucky. Simons and Persons in the backfield. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Simons calling for it. Dropping back, looking to pass.
Person in the flat.
Yes, Persons wide open out here, and it's complete at the 45. Out to the 40.
He was, good tackle.
Yeah, right there. Fultz tripped, Person up, falls at the 40. Pickup of about 3 on the play.
Glad Braxton was there. I think he could have gained another 15 yards if Braxton didn't trip him up right there. Good play, Braxton. Junior do-it-all player. I mean, he can do everything.
3rd and 5 for Corbin.
Think they're in 4-down territory here?
I really believe they are. I have to think that they would have to go for it.
I think so. But hopefully we can make something happen here.
Person to the left of Salmon. 3 receivers left and 1 to the right. Salmon's going to keep it going right up the middle.
Is that
and
not a false start?
we got it. There it is. Yep. Sure is. So back it up 5.
The
Puts
running
it back
back
at the
was
original line
leaning
of scrimmage.
forward before the snap, and it looked like he can't go forward to the line of scrimmage. That's a penalty, but they caught it. I was getting ready to come out of this press box, folks. We got to get a stop.
3rd and 10 right here. This is a big play right here.
Sure is. 3rd and down. This is, you want them in a long yardage situation. Just got to keep Salmons contained.
And that's the big thing. That's a big chore. Super talented, good arm, got some wheels on him.
In North, we're still with 3 down linemen here, and I think our defensive staff thinks that we can do a better job stopping the pass with a extra linebacker or safety in.
2 receivers left, 2 right. Salmon's with it, dropping back, looking to pass. Got all day back there. Now he's flushed out of the pocket,
Caleb.
And he's on his run. He's out to the 40, cuts across, down to 35,
Shifty.
And he is going to be right at the 1st down marker. It's really close if he did not get it.
Caleb Roark was there, but Salmons is a good athlete, and he just rolled it. He was able to outmaneuver Caleb and come out to the flat and just made some athletic plays. That's just the stuff that he can do. He can beat you 2 ways. He's a good player. We got 4th and looks like less than 1.
Yeah, about a half. Yeah. Watch the watch the hard count right here. Person's going to line up behind, and we've got timeout. Corbin, we're going to step aside as well. 7-7, all tied up. 5:31 left here in the second quarter at Campbell Field.
You may not be made of money, but your home just might be. The equity in your home can be your greatest financial resource when you need money. Are you looking to make home improvements, pay off those higher rate credit cards, even finance your child's education or take that dream vacation? With a home equity line from Community Trust Bank, you can make your dreams a reality.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust.
7-7, 5:31 left here in the second quarter. North Laurel needs to come up big right here. 4th and inches for Corbin. Ball's got to get really across the 35-yard line to get the first down. Always got to watch a hard snap count right here.
Yeah, they're so anxious to make a play. It's just so hard to have that discipline to
Salmon's
stop here.
Going under center. Person lines up behind him. And he's going to have the first down, stand on his feet, and he's going to have it by about a yard.
Yeah, the quarterback sneak was the safest play there. And again, good little explosion by the left side of their line, and Salmon snuck in there for the first down.
1st and 10, Corbin. Ball on the North Laurel 34-yard line. Corbin sending 2 receivers right, 2 left. Salmon stand back in the gun. Person to his right. Person gets it, going right up the middle, down to the 30, 25, and he's going to be taken down right at the 23-yard line. That's going to be enough for a Corbin first down.
Yeah, Braxton Fultz is upset with himself. He just overran it by just a hair. He needs to keep his head up. He's fine. It's just Person's a good back.
Absolutely.
He's a darn quick back.
So quick.
I mean, Braxton was there. He just overran it just a little bit, and Person made a play.
1st and 10 from the North Laurel 23-yard line. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Salmon back in the gun. Person to the left. Little RPO, gives it to Person, going straight up the middle. He's tripped up. And they're going to give him about the 16-yard line.
Looks like Junior Gage Baker was able to grab a hold of him. But a pretty good gain on first down for the Red Hounds.
Brings up 2nd and about 4, so give him 6 on the play. 4:09 and counting. 7-7, North Laurel and Corbin. Corbin just staying with that same look, kind of like what we see with North Laurel. 2 wide out to the right, to the left, Person to the right of Salmon.
There's that edge.
Person's
again.
going to get it, running to the left. And I tell you what,
That
just nowhere to go this time.
Who is that? He was right there. He did a great job of sealing that edge. I'm trying to wait for him to stand up, folks, so I can give him props. Who was that?
Is that Nance?
Yeah, I think that. Yeah,
Bryson Nance. Yes.
It sure was. Bryson Nance, I think he saw that as it was developing, and he got out there in a hurry and cut him off. Great job. Nice play right by the senior.
And loss of 2 on that brings up 3rd and 6.
All right, big play right here, boys. Come on.
2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Salmons calls for it. Going right up the middle. And I tell you, they had him contained back there, but he's able just to dance free right there.
Joe, this is where age comes in, where I don't see as good when they get further away from me. That's
well, one thing I'll say, the lighting here, it's...
Folks, if you got a remedy, I'd love a recommendation. Send it to North Laurel High School's history department, and I'll find it. But I swear, that's I got my binoculars now. Maybe this will help. But you're right, Joel. It looked like we had it sniffed out, but I couldn't tell what was happening. And he got right at the second level, and it's going to be close.
And another thing, the lighting may be good, but in the press box, these windows have a tint to them, so it makes it a little bit more difficult to see out.
Are they tinted?
They are tinted.
I was
a little
wondering
bit.
why no one was waving at me.
Yeah,
I see a bunch of
it's
people
kinda,
I know, and I'm waving at them. I was like, "What's up?"
and it looks like it's about 6 inches shy of the first down, so it's 4th and inches again for Corbin.
All right.
Now we saw Salmon with the quarterback keeper on the previous 4th and inches.
All right. 2:37 in the first half, and you're tied. I mean, I think Coach Nelson and his staff would be thrilled of where they're at. We're playing with them. We've handled the crowd. We've handled some of their explosiveness. They're big. They are big.
Oh, they're huge.
And I think I'm really just proud of our boys so far.
Salmon will be going back under center. Person right behind him. Same lineup as we've seen the previous. He keeps it, goes right up the middle. Oh, my gosh.
Brody Pruitt.
Right there, Brody Pruitt. Salmon's just jumped up in the air trying to dive over Brody Pruitt. He picks him up and body slams him to the ground.
Bad idea.
Bad idea by Salmons.
Brody Pruitt benches near 500 pounds, and that's the last person you want to try to get in the air in front of. And Brody really made him pay for it.
What a play right there by Brody Pruitt. They did get the first down, but my goodness, Pruitt put the lick on him. Wow.
Folks, if you need your house raised or to work on foundation, just get Brody. He'll come lift your house for you. He's that strong.
Salmon's back in the gun. Person's to his right. Salmon's going to keep it. Running right. Gets out to 10.
Get him, Braxton.
5.
Get him, Braxton.
Lowers his head, and he's going to be thrown out of bounds about the 2-yard line.
Not sure why he didn't give it to the running back. He had a pretty good hold to the left, but he kept it and just trying to use his athleticism to get to the edge. And Braxton Foltz did a good job of keeping him out of the end zone.
Ball spotted on the 3-yard line. Brings up 2nd and 2 for the Red Hounds.
Yeah, right on that right hash mark. And Corbin's going into – oh, they still got 3 receivers, but they got Brown at the up back here. I'd say they'll be running behind him.
Pearson's directly behind Salmon. Pearson gets it going straight up the middle, right there. Bryson Nance getting in that backfield.
Folks, this young man, he just has a nose for the football. He's a great kid. And he just has a panache, I guess, for just being at the right spot. It's just the stuff you just really can't teach. He just got to keep him healthy this year. He's really important for us. Made a great play right there.
3rd and about 1 for the first down. Ball spotted on the 3-yard line. So it is 3rd and 1, ball on the 3. Salmon and Person in the backfield, 2 receivers right, 1 left. I think, right here you focus on Salmons. Yeah. Salmon gets it, goes straight up the gut. Yeah. Touchdown, Corbin. Salmon takes it straight up the gut.
Yeah, the direct snap to just called his own number and just went right off guard, and just a power play. $43 seconds left. Still, I mean,
exactly.
We're that was a hard drive to take, but we got to keep our heads up. It's a 1-score game. We're okay.
13-7. Red Hounds on top of North Laurel. Weatherton on for the extra point. Good snap. It's up. And
looks like to the left.
No good. Yeah. He pulled it to the left. All
right. There you go.
That's the kind of breaks we need.
Absolutely.
All right. 13-7, 43 seconds left. North Laurel will be getting it back right here. And also they'll be getting it back after halftime.
That's right.
So they'll get it back, start the 3rd quarter. Take care of the football right here.
Do you try to make something happen here, or do you just sort of go conservative?
I think you about have to go conservative.
I've watched too much Kentucky football in my life, so I just would want to play it safe here. But maybe
I agree with you.
Maybe I could look at Brian over here and tell him what I think. Not that he cares, but I guess we need to secure the kickoff first and then worry about that.
And, the first one we saw, the ball hit and just, I don't know, it took a really odd bounce. It just, McCorder was just sitting there ready for scoop it up, and it just hit and bounced straight up in the air twice.
You're right.
And McCorder really just had enough time to get on it before Corbin was on him.
You're right. It's like it just hovered, and it didn't bounce to him. It just stayed in the air. Let's see what happens here.
Long high kick, and it's going to be
out of bounds, I hope.
And yes, out of bounds.
So that makes it interesting. We come out to the 35-yard line. So maybe you try to get Cam Anderson, let him get a shot. A little different when you get 15 extra yards of field position.
Absolutely. So the ball will be spun on the 35-yard line. Weatherton was not a bit happy with that kick that he had. I'm surprised he didn't get flagged. He took his helmet off and threw it out here.
That's usually an automatic 15. I didn't see that.
Yeah, he took it off out here.
I was over here looking at my son.
Well, he may not have actually thrown it, but it was a casual drop. But he took his helmet off on the field. I thought that was a penalty.
I thought it was too, but
nonetheless, North Laurel football, 43 seconds left. Ball spot on the 35-yard line. 2 receivers left and 2 right. Nance to the right. McCorder. McCorder keeps it going straight up the middle. Makes one man miss. Gets to the 40. Pick up a 5 on the play.
If we could have got past them linebackers, that would have been interesting. That was a run all the way. How many we got 2 timeouts? We just used our second timeout.
Just used the second one, correct.
Got 31 seconds
left. That's
I like it.
I do too. Corbin really was not playing too deep on that.
No.
So, I think, hey, Coach Nelson's going to look. We're going to see what they've got there.
I think you're right. And with that kickoff, and he's looking at the defense, and you give it to your best player and just see what he can do.
Jimmy Storm, your Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in Southern Laurel County, proudly supporting Jaguar athletics. Your Laurel County PVA, Don McFadden, says give them a call. Let them talk to you about their homestead exemption. The Palace Family Entertainment Center and Blondie's All-Star Grill believe in Laurel County's young athletes. Cumberland Valley National Bank. Bank better at Cumberland Valley. Clayton Homes of London, opening doors to a better life when it's Clayton built. 2nd and 5. Ball spotted on the 40-yard line, 31 seconds left. Corbin up 13-7 here at Campbell Field. Big crowd on hand down here. Really, it's standing room only, you might say.
This is what you see on TV and the movies, the type of atmosphere. This is just great small town atmosphere.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Cam Anderson over here on this left side. McCorder calling for it. Gives it right back to Nance, going up the middle, goes across the 45, and he's taken down at the 46-yard line. That'll stop the clock to get the chains moved. North's got to get up on the line and go.
Little home crowd timekeeper there. They, I don't know why the clock's running again. The ball's not set.
Down to 15. Got to go, guys. You like to get 2 plays off here. 10. McCorder with a snap. 8 seconds on the clock, looking deep, and it's complete. And right there, Hurley's down, and that will not be enough for the first down, and that will cause the clock.
Did we call timeout? We had 1 timeout to use.
Well, I tell you what.
Well, that was a long throw by Jude, wasn't it?
That was. It absolutely was.
He was on the right hash mark, and he threw it all the way to the left sideline. Dylan Hurley did a good job bringing it in. And
I'll tell you what,
got down quick.
That's a kid I'm really impressed. Had a tremendous game out of the gate last week, and so far tonight, I'm really impressed. Coach Nelson and we talked. He talked a whole lot about Hurley a couple weeks ago, and he just really tickled to death with how he has progressed.
So glad to have Dylan back. He didn't want to. He didn't play the last couple years. He's one of the best athletes in the senior class. Great kid, great student, and he needs to be out there. And I think he's really enjoying it and he made a good decision. Glad to see him out there. He's such a great kid. Got 2 seconds left. I say give Cam a shot.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. True Colors LLC, a proud supporter of North Laurel Nation. Excel PT for all your physical therapy needs. Also, EC Porter and London Medical Properties proudly support our county's young athletes. 2 seconds, 13-7. Corbin on top of North Laurel by 6. Got one shot right here. Corbin looks like they're dropping those safeties back a little bit deeper to watch for that home run ball.
I figured they'd have him back at the goal line, but they're about
the 25-yard line. Ball spotted on the Corbin 45-yard line. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Cam Anderson over on the right side. Dance to the left of McCorder. McCorder's going to keep it. Going straight up the middle, across the 40. And that's going to get it to 39, but that is going to do it for the first half for North Laurel and Corbin. Hey, listen, you're North Laurel. You're playing against probably one of the best 4A teams in the state. 13-7 going to the locker room. You're listening to North Laurel Athletics on the home of the Jaguar Broadcasting Network alongside WJTE 98.5.
Blondie's All-Star Grill at 201 Faith Assembly Church Road in London is a locally owned and operated grill bringing great food, cold drinks, and a lively atmosphere to the neighborhood. New name, same location as Buffalo Wings and Ring Club. We're a family-style restaurant with a sports grill atmosphere. Find Blondie's on social channels or look up our menu online at blondiesallstargrill.com. At London Medical Properties, which includes London Women's Care and Baptist Health in London, we want everyone to know we support a healthy lifestyle in our youth, and we feel there's no better way than sports. We proudly support and stand by all of Laurel County's young athletes. Football season is finally here, and that means it's time for all your favorite things about fall. Get ready for cooler weather and game day style at Shoe Inn, where you'll find all the latest arrivals from UGG, Local Boy, Ariat, Carhartt, Brooks, Birkenstock, and many more. Whether you're heading to the game, cheering from the stands, or enjoying everything fall has to offer, Shoe Inn has you covered from head to toe. Stop by Shoe Inn in London or Corbin and get ready for fall today. Shoe Inn, your hometown destination for shoes, boots, and apparel.
Life is full of surprises. Some good, some unexpected. That's why you need protection for your home, your car, and your family's future. I'm Agent Jimmy Storm, your local Kentucky Farm Bureau agent, and I'll help you find personalized coverage that fits your needs and your budget. Call me today at 606-528-2030 for a free quote and a peace of mind.
Your Laurel County PVA, Don McFadden, would like you to be aware of the homestead exemption available to homeowners age 65 and older. Applicants must own and maintain the home as his or her primary residence as of January 1st of each year to qualify for an exemption. If granted, the exemption will lower the taxable value of your home by a designated dollar amount set by the Kentucky State Legislature. Don't wait. Apply at any time during the year you turn 65. The earlier the better. You can sign up online or visit the office. Don McFadden, Laurel County PVA. That's laurelpva.com or phone 606-864-2889.
At CVNB, we believe in the power of local banking. With deep roots in the community, we're here to help you bank better. Whether it's managing your daily finances, saving for the future, or securing a loan, Our team is dedicated to providing friendly, personalized service and financial solutions that make a difference. Experience the benefits of banking local. CBNB. Bank better. Member FDIC.
At London Power Equipment, power means service, power means protection, and most of all, power means power. Power. With technicians certified in Briggs, Kawasaki, Kohler, and Honda. And we offer for sale brands like Grasshopper, Echo, Husqvarna, DR, and Generac. We service and repair most outdoor power equipment brands. And if it's work gear, we've got you covered too. With arborist, forestry, and lineman gear. At 1680 Highway 192 East, we're open weekdays 8 to 5. With options for financing, we are locally owned and operated. Find LPE on Facebook or phone 606-389-5535 for London Power Equipment.
Homecoming. It's not just about coming home. It's about being home. It's about having a place to kick off your shoes, express yourself, and grow, while embracing the things that matter most. It's having a place to call your own. And it all starts with this. Welcome home.
At E.C. Porter IGA in London, owners Stuart and Ernest Matt House have always took great pride in the fact that they're a locally owned business. And because of that commitment, they've taken great care of generations of local grocery customers. E.C. Porter IGA in East London on 4th Street, where we love our local student athletes and their families. True Colors LLC is a residential and commercial finishing company you can trust. Dustin Lewis and his team of quality professionals can do the job great or small, and True Colors is a proud supporter of North Laurel Nation. Find True Colors LLC on Facebook or phone 606-657-5300. True quality, true service, true colors.
You may not be made of money, but your home just might be. The equity in your home can be your greatest financial resource when you need money. Are you looking to make home improvements, pay off those higher rate credit cards, even finance your child's education or take that dream vacation? With a home equity line from Community Trust Bank, you can make your dreams a reality.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust.
XL Physical Therapy at 87 CVB Drive in London. Eliminate pain, improve mobility. We even offer stroke recovery, sports recovery, and we can help you avoid surgery in some cases. Take it from someone who knows. XL Physical Therapy is the best around. Phone 606-877-4673 or find XL Physical Therapy on Facebook. Let Tanya and her staff of caring professionals at XL Physical Therapy take care of you. The Palace Family Entertainment Center has 60,000 square feet of fun and games, 18 bowling lanes, the largest arcade in town, an indoor go-kart track, a full-service snack bar, and now introducing Crazy Axes, our new axe-throwing facility. Ask us about our bowling leagues and birthday party rooms. Come for the thrills and excitement and stay for the fun. We have it all at the Palace on North Main next to Kroger.
Welcome back to Campbell Field as Corbin takes a 13-7 lead to the locker room. Partner, if you're North Laurel, you've got to be really happy where you're at heading into the third quarter.
I think so. Maybe a little disappointed on that last touchdown where just a couple of busted plays. You had the defense, coached and in position. They just out-athleted you. But I think the coaches have done a heck of a job with the game plan. The team was ready. They're playing hard. Corbin's a heck of a team. I mean, they're as good as advertised. And
the big thing about that, you talking about that, a lot of missed tackles, but a lot of credit to Corbin because their size, their athleticism, their speed, they're hard to bring down. They're not going to come down on the first hit.
Yeah, you can only do so much in scout team at practice going against the freshman and JV team. I mean, these are really good players, and it takes. And it's only their second game.
Exactly.
It's early in the season, and give Corbin credit. They're making plays in the open field and getting past our defenders, but game plan's solid. Players are playing hard. We just need a couple more breaks to go our way to get this thing in the right direction.
Well, you talk about how talented Corbin is. Listen, I'm highly, highly impressed with Salmon's back there at quarterback, Person at running back. Both of them have just tremendous amount of speed. The accuracy of Salmon's arm to go on top of that.
Yeah, when we try to bring an extra lineman up to stop the run, they try to throw it a little bit. And Salmon's is an underrated passer. I mean, everybody knows what a good athlete he is, but he throws a good ball. And Corbin's got some good players with you got to keep an eye on with Zach Thomas and I can't remember the other kid's name, but he's the one that almost caught the touchdown on the busted coverage down here early in the game. But I think if you're North Laurel, you got to be pretty proud and happy with where you're at, and you've got a shot. I mean, what else could you ask? Coming to Corbin and coming in the second half in the game.
Oh, absolutely.
Ready to hopefully get an upset.
They talk about that 70-yard touchdown pass from a quarter to Cam Anderson. The ball was on the North Laurel 30-yard line, and Cam Anderson just absolutely just sped past every safety, anybody back there on that Corbin defensive backs. He outran them by about 3 to 4 yards. And I'm telling you what, McQuarter dropped just a dime on that pass. You could not ask for a better thrown ball. Hit him in full stride. Anderson never had to miss a beat.
And I think that's what we're going to have to try to do in the second half, because I just don't know if we can push the ball at 4 yards, 5 yards per carry like we like to do.
We talked about it. I think there's a lot of quickness on the outside of Corbin, and the size of that line and those linebackers. I think it's really hard to get that push, get anything up, through the middle.
I agree. I think we need to try to get Dylan and Cam into space, Braxton Fultz into space, and maybe either Jude hit him with a pass, or maybe Jude can make something with his legs. But I'm not sure if we can run it up them, but maybe you can keep running to set up some sort of play action. But again, it's the explosive play that we're just going to have to hopefully just be able to make, and that's easier said than done.
Oh, absolutely. 13-7, 4:19 left here at the half in Corbin. It's time to take a look back at what's happening this past week and the season, kind of recap a little bit of the season so far with North Laurel boys soccer and girls soccer and North Laurel volleyball. Taking a look at the North Laurel High School boys soccer team. Right now, 4-2 on the season. They kicked off the season with a loss to Pulaski County 2-0. Then they took on Montgomery County, won that one 5-3, beat Wayne County 5-1, beat Jackson County 6-1. Took a loss to Lafayette 3-0, and they defeated South Laurel this past week 2-0.
Who'd they beat this week?
South Laurel.
Oh, okay. I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, South Laurel.
Something wrong with my headphones.
Okay. And coming up on August 31st, looking ahead, they'll be taking on Whitley County at 6 o'clock. September 1st, be taking on Corbin at home. And then on September 3rd, at home against Somerset. All three of those games at 6 o'clock start. Looking at it over at girls soccer, they're 0-1-2. They lost to Pulaski to start the season 2-0. They tied with Taylor County and lost to Garrett County 6-1. They had a game, I think, last night and never could get an updated score on that one against Danville. Did you hear anything at school today or not?
Joel, my daughter plays volleyball. We got home from Harlan County last night at midnight at 12:02. Our team came back 0-2 sets and won 3-2. Today, I wasn't very interactive. I had a lot of coffee, and I did not talk to the kids about soccer like I should have. That's my fault, because it was a miracle I made it to work.
Looking ahead for the girls soccer team, they'll be traveling down to Whitley County on the 3rd, 6 o'clock start, and then they'll be taking on South Laurel at South Laurel on the 5th, and that's a 10 a.m. start. Looking at, as Charlie just said, the North Laurel volleyball team with that win last night, they go to 4-6. They took on Powell in the opening game of the season, won that one 3-1, lost to South Laurel 0-3, lost to Knox Central 0-3. They beat Barron County 2-0, lost to Wayne County 2-0, lost to Knott County Central 2-0. They defeated Casey County 2-1, lost to Macquarie 3-0, and also as well as Williamsburg 3-1, and defeated Harlan County last night 3-2. Looking at their upcoming schedule, August 31st, they'll be traveling over to Harlan Independent with a 6 o'clock start on that one. September 1st, traveling over to Log Mountain, taking on Bell County at 6. And then on September the 3rd, traveling over to OBI with a 7 p.m. start. That's a look back at and look ahead of North Laurel Athletics, 122 left here at the half. Corbin on top of North Laurel, 13-7. We're going to take a final break and we'll be right back to get this third quarter starting. You're listening to North Laurel Athletics on the home of the Jaguar Broadcasting Network and WJT 98.5.
Blondie's All-Star Grill at 201 Faith Assembly Church Road in London is a locally owned and operated grill bringing great food, cold drinks, and a lively atmosphere to the neighborhood. New name, same location as Buffalo Wings and Ring Club. We're a family-style restaurant with a sports grill atmosphere. Find Blondie's on social channels or look up our menu online at blondiesallstargrill.com. At London Medical Properties, which includes London Women's Care and Baptist Health in London, we want everyone to know we support a healthy lifestyle in our youth, and we feel there's no better way than sports. We proudly support and stand by all of Laurel County's young athletes. Football season is finally here, and that means it's time for all your favorite things about fall. Get ready for cooler weather and game day style at Shoe Inn, where you'll find all the latest arrivals from UGG, Local Boy, Ariat, Carhartt, Brooks, Birkenstock, and many more. Whether you're heading to the game, cheering from the stands, or enjoying everything fall has to offer, Shoe Inn has you covered from head to toe. Stop by Shoe Inn in London or Corbin and get ready for fall today. Shoe Inn, your hometown destination for shoes, boots, and apparel.
Life is full of surprises. Some good, some unexpected. That's why you need protection for your home, your car, and your family's future. I'm Agent Jimmy Storm, your local Kentucky Farm Bureau agent, and I'll help you find personalized coverage that fits your needs and your budget. Call me today at 606-528-2030 for a free quote and a peace of mind.
Your Laurel County PVA, Don McFadden, would like you to be aware of the homestead exemption available to homeowners age 65 and older. Applicants must own and maintain the home as his or her primary residence as of January 1st of each year to qualify for an exemption. If granted, the exemption will lower the taxable value of your home by a designated dollar amount set by the Kentucky State Legislature. Don't wait. Apply at any time during the year you turn 65. The earlier the better. You can sign up online or visit the office. Don McFadden, Laurel County PVA. That's laurelpva.com or phone 606-864-2889.
At CVNB, we believe in the power of local banking. With deep roots in the community, we're here to help you bank better. Whether it's managing your daily finances, saving for the future, or securing a loan, our team is dedicated to providing friendly, personalized service and financial solutions that make a difference. Experience the benefits of banking local. CVNB. Bank better. Member FDIC.
At London Power Equipment, power means service, power means protection, and most of all, power means power. Power. With technicians certified in Briggs, Kawasaki, Kohler, and Honda. And we offer for sale brands like Grasshopper, Echo, Husqvarna, DR, and Generac. We service and repair most outdoor power equipment brands. And if it's work gear, we've got you covered too. With arborist, forestry, and lineman gear. At 1680 Highway 192 East, we're open weekdays 8 to 5 with options for financing financing. We are locally owned and operated. Find LPE on Facebook or phone 606-389-5535 for London Power Equipment.
Homecoming. It's not just about coming home. It's about being home. It's about having a place to kick off your shoes, express yourself, and grow, while embracing the things that matter most. It's having a place to call your own. And it all starts with this. Welcome home.
At E.C. Porter IGA in London, owners Stuart and Ernest Matt House have always took great pride in the fact that they're a locally owned business. And because of that commitment, they've taken great care of generations of local grocery customers. E.C. Porter IGA in East London on 4th Street, where we love our local student athletes and their families.
Welcome back to Corbin as we get set for the third quarter. North Laurel will be receiving the kickoff to start this quarter. Corbin on top, 13-7. Partner, what's North Laurel got to do this second half?
They should be confident. They hung with them. The defense is in position. Our offense is making plays, picking up first downs. It's not 3 and off the field, which is the worst case scenario. We're playing good football. Corbin's just a heck of a team, and we're right in it. We got a shot, and I can't wait for the second half.
Jude McCorder, Braxton Fultz, and Dylan Hurley back deep for North Laurel. Weatherton on to kick it away for Corbin as he's moving on the ball. High kick over here, and McCorder's going to take it at the 10, out the 15, down the 20. 25, 30,
tackle.
35, out to the 39-yard line. Great return right there by Jude McCorder.
Good block by Dylan Hurley. Just 2 more guys, and I think he would have gone to the house.
29-yard return by Jude McCorder.
Now he needs to catch it instead of letting it bounce like he did in that last punt. If he can run up and catch it, he can.
That gives you the momentum.
Sure,
you've got the momentum of running up, catching it, and going. That's a smart play right there.
Good field position for the Jaguars.
Absolutely. And that's that little spark that they may need to get them going.
Absolutely.
Ball spot on the North Laurel 39-yard line, 1st and 10. Corbin on top by 6, 13-7. McCorder and Nance in the backfield. 1 receiver right, 1 left. And right there, I tell you what, just going nowhere was Bryson Nance. And right there, you mentioned it earlier in the game, number 0, Malachi Brown, 6'4". Don't know how much he weighs, but I tell you what, he just manhandled his way through North Laurel line to take Nance down.
He's a Division I recruit for a reason, folks. And he exploded back there and just wrapped up Bryson before he could get started with a loss of 2 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 12 for North Laurel. North Laurel sending 2 receivers left and 2 right. Nance to the left of McCorder. McCorder drop back, look to pass, it's complete out the 40.
Dylan, go Dylan, go
50,
Dylan.
40, 30.
That's Cam.
That's Cam Anderson. Touchdown.
There it is.
7 Earth Movers touchdown. North Laurel. What a play. Cam Anderson with his 2nd touchdown of the ball game. This one is all tied up. 13-13. North Laurel looks to take the lead with this extra point.
Again, a slant, and Cam just used his athleticism.
The speed. I tell you, there was nobody catching him.
No, not nobody. Thomas couldn't even catch up with him. And just great athleticism, great play by the Jaguar offense. Talk about making a statement coming out of the second half.
I tell you, that gives you the fire. Cam Anderson on for the extra point. And Corbin's not bringing anybody.
Good snap.
Kick is up. Right down the middle. North Laurel takes a 14-13 lead over Corbin early here in the third quarter of play. I tell you what, I tell you what, you talking about hitting big right off the bat.
Again, we talked about it in our show in the halftime about just explosive plays. We have the potential to make explosive plays. We got athletes too. They don't get talked about like the team over there, but we got some really good players and athletes, and we're seeing it tonight. So I'm really proud of our boys looking these guys in the eye.
14-13, North Laurel on top of Corbin. Early here in the third quarter, Cam Anderson on to kick it away back deep for Corbin. It'll be number 20, Andre Reese.
All right.
Well, I tell you, Cam,
see if he has
Cam didn't have any problem on that other 70-yard.
didn't.
He put it deep in the end zone. Let's see what he can do here after that 60-yard one. Anderson moving on it. High kick, and that is going to come down in the end zone. Another touchback.
Oh, he didn't hit the back of the R on that one, just the bottom of the R. I guess he's getting tired.
Well, I'll tell you what, after what the kid's done so far, I'm going to cut him a little bit of slack there. You know, as long as he's putting it in the end zone, hey, we're in good shape. Now, right here's what I'd love to see. I would love to see North Laurel defense come up big right here, get them to turn it over, and just a good defensive stand. Salmon's back in the shotgun. Persons to his right, two receivers right and left.
This is what I look for.
Person right up the middle, and going to go for a short gain. I'll tell you what,
that's Brody Pruitt.
Brody Pruitt is pumped up right now. He is. All of them are. They got a fire in their belly right now.
I think maybe Coach Conley challenged the defensive front, the front seven, to hold their ground a little bit, because a little explosiveness right there as Brody came in there and got the running back down to the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 8 for the Red Hounds. Persons to the right of Salmons, two receivers left, two right. Persons splitting out to the right. Salmons dropping back, looking to pass, looking for a little space, and it's incomplete down at the 36-yard line. The intended receiver be number 30, Clay Aikens.
Yeah, he found a little opening in the zone, but Salmons sort of falling off. He was off balance and trying to throw it sort of sidearm there and just made a poor throw.
3rd and 8 for the Red Hounds.
Let's see.
North Laurel up 14-13, 10:04 here in the third.
We got 4 down linemen here, and we got Brody and Bryson and Braxton in the middle.
I think right here you just got to contain Salmons.
Yeah, keep him in that pocket. I agree with you, Joel. 3
receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Person lined up to the right of Salmons. Salmons dropping back, looking to pass. He's got room right up the middle, and he bounces off one tackler. Salmons looks to throw deep, got a receiver wide open down to 45, down to the 30, down to 25. Boy, I tell you what, North Laurel had him wrapped up back there in the backfield and somehow managed to break loose.
Gage Baker Jr. was back there, and he just was one step behind Salmons as he rolled to his right and found Thomas for a huge play with Corbin. It was like one of them plays we saw last week against Perry Central, where the quarterback would extend the play
exactly right. Yep.
And look downfield.
Tough break right there for North Laurel. Salmons calls for it, and the RPO gives the person going right up the middle,
come on,
and breaks to the outside, and staying on his feet across the 20, down to the 15, trying to break loose, and he's finally drug out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. I tell you, North Laurel had him wrapped up, just can't bring him down.
Yeah, broke about 3 tackles right there. Our outside linebackers need to do a better job of gang tackling instead of just letting one guy, because he's a strong kid. Just because you're wrapped up, he needs some help and bring that fella down.
1st and 10 for the Red Hounds. Ball spotted on the 14-yard line.
Two big plays this half.
Jake Salmons to the left of Salmons. Gives it person going right up the middle, lowers his head, stays on his feet, dives forward, and they're going to give him about the 3-yard line. That's going to be first and goal for the Red Hounds.
Big hole. I think I could have went through that one. That number 62 pulled, and he let a big opening on the left side.
Corbin trying to speed it up a little bit. First and goal. Salmon's in person's in the backfield. Salmon's going to keep it, and he going to come up just shy of the goal line.
Yeah, it looks like he was just a little short there on that keeper. Give credit to Corbin for bouncing right back here on this drive. They could have been shocked and
absolutely
it safe. But,
that's right.
Tip their hat to them.
Second and goal for the Red Hounds. Salmon's going to keep it, and they say he stretched out. They're giving him the touchdown.
Looks like he had to stretch the ball over the goal line.
I agree.
Piled up.
I agree.
And I think that second effort got him the score.
Pushes Corbin back on top, 19-14, 7:58 left here in the third. This may be a decision time. You go for two.
The way their kicking game's going tonight, they may have to. They're bringing Brown in. It looks like they're going to.
That is correct. So Corbin will be lining up to attempt the 2-point conversion. 10 seconds on the play clock.
I'd say they're going to run right behind him.
Salmons and person in the backfield, and
Timeout.
Corbin's going to burn a timeout. I think they were a player shy, possibly. They were looking for, the coaching staff was looking for somebody.
Yeah, you're
and
right, Joel. That's exactly what it was.
Yeah, they was looking for number 14, Landon Walters.
We did the same thing last week. We
did. That's
we had
right.
10 on the extra point. We had to roll someone out there late.
Shoe In Family Footwear in London and Corbin. Check them out for all the latest styles, fashion. Shop Shoe In. Go see Keith and Kristen Jervis out there. Two great guys, two big supporters of Laurel County sports. Also, Community Trust Bank, building communities, built on trust. Jimmy Storm, your Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in Southern Laurel County, proudly supporting Jaguar Athletics. Your Laurel County PVA, Don McFadden. Ask them about their homestead exemption. Also, Clayton Homes of London, opening doors to a better life when it's Clayton built. E.C. Porter and London Medical Properties proudly support our county's young athletes. Also, True Colors LLC, a proud supporter of North Laurel Nation. Corbin lining up to go for the 2-point conversion to try to kick it back out to that 7-point lead. You've got Salmons in the gun with person lined up to the right of him. Calls for it. Salmons rolling out to his right. Looking pass, and he's being flushed out of the pocket. And to throw it deep. He's got a receiver open, and making the diving catch was number 25, Paul Vyers.
We had that one sniffed out. Evan Zarate was right there. Oh, so frustrating. Salmons was rolling out to his right. We had it sniffed out. He just made an athletic play, moved back to his left, and found that kid in the corner for the 2-point conversion. Frustrating, but again, credit to our kids. I mean, just athletes making a play.
And that's what it was. That was a tremendous catch by Vyers.
It really was. He made a play.
21-14, 7:49 left here in the third quarter.
But if you're going to beat a team like Corbin, you got to punch back.
That's exactly right.
So, I mean, our boys, we got a senior class that have been through the fire, and they know what it takes to compete. So I look for us to tie this thing up right here.
Cam Anderson, Braxton Fultz, Dylan Hurley back deep for North Laurel. Weatherington on to kick it away for Corbin. And yeah, you're right. We talked about last time. I really like to see Cole take this one in the air, catch it, in full stride.
Yeah,
and we know McCorder can break one as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's a tremendous athlete. This Corbin kicker kicks it to about the 15-yard line all night, so maybe we can get us a big play right here. He
better kick
5 here.
McCorder takes it at the 5, out to the 10, 15, and he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. And Jude kind of bobbled that ball when he took it in at the
Yeah.
5, had hit the ground. Luckily, is a really good bounce right back up into his hands.
I think it surprised him that went that deep because it hasn't all night. So he had to back and he had to run to the other hash to get it. He's been kicking left all night, and he kicked it to the other hash, and I must be fired up because he kicked it that far, and Jude bobbled a little bit and couldn't get a good start like he did.
Well, he even yanked that one out of bounds in the first half. I mean, he
Yeah.
pulled it so bad left. 1st and 10, North Laurel. McCorder, Nance in the backfield, 2 right, 2 receivers to the left. McCorder calls for it, gives it to Nance, going right up the middle, and there's just nothing there. Nance is going to get to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Number 40, the middle linebacker, he snuck up there and just blew up the play. Number 47 for Corbin, Mahan Silas. I may got that backwards. He made a nice play right there.
2nd and 10 for North Laurel. We talked about, we felt that it'd be really difficult to go up the middle on this Corbin Red Hound team.
Yeah, there's just not much there. They're pretty strong up the middle. And our kids on the left side are pretty young.
McCorder
but
with
they're
a
doing
snap,
okay.
dropping back, looking to pass, running for his life, looks to throw it deep, and we got a pass interference. There it is. And right there, pass interference. So that's going to be that's a second one of the night.
Well, I got a Corbin fan to my right. He's upset on that one, folks. But
I think you may actually have some Corbin coaching staff over there to your right.
well,
in their
this
box.
is a family broadcast, and I don't know what he said, and I don't appreciate it because I want our listeners to enjoy this broadcast. But Jude right there was pressured by Brown, and he was running for his life, and pretty risky throw. But it was clearly interference. I mean, they about chopped him in the neck, and good break for the Jaguars.
So that gets them a first down all the way out to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10, North Laurel. And I don't blame Jude because I've been running for my life too. If I had somebody like Brown chasing me.
He's a big fella, isn't he? I mean,
He is a
you
big
can
young
see
man.
why every college has been down here trying to get him.
2 receivers right, 2 left. McCorder to Nance, right up the
Good,
middle.
Asher. All right. Asher Edwards did a good job moving his man up front. Another senior. Been playing since he could crawl. Glad he's out there leading the way.
Pickup of 3 on the play brings up 2nd and 7 for North Laurel.
It's about the only positive we've had at the middle all night, I think. Good job, fellas. I like how you keep fighting up there.
Got Brody Pruitt back in the backfield with McCorder. Pruitt gets it and runs in just the back of his offensive line. Just nothing there. He's going to lose about 1 on the play.
I think Corbin hurt us.
And Corbin was bringing the house on that one. That blitzed, and there was just no opportunity going up the middle.
No, I think I counted 7 people up at the line of scrimmage, and there was just no room whatsoever. Maybe 8 people. They brought that safety up in the last second.
Brings up 3rd and 8 for North Laurel.
Need a play right here. This is a big play. Come on, fellas. Corbin's crowd's in it. Great
North
atmosphere,
Laurel,
folks.
absolutely. North Laurel sending 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Quarter takes the snap, dropping back, looking to pass. Looks to throw deep. He's got Anderson wide open. Oh, there's a pass interference. That's absolutely. Anderson was going up and just got ran over top of. That's going to be the 3rd pass interference on Corbin. That one's going to go on number 6, Zach Thomas. So that's going to be another 15-yard penalty.
Folks, they don't come any easier than that.
Now that's an easy call right there.
I know you can't see it, but I promise you, he just ran right over Cam as Cam just turned around and looked for the ball. Didn't even attempt to play the ball at all. easy call to make and a big break for the Jaguars as we get to midfield.
There was no complaining on our neighbors to our right.
No, he was upset that last play, but he's I think he even realized that one.
1st and 10, North Laurel from the Corbin 49-yard line. 5:14 left here in the third. Trailing 21-14. Nance in the backfield with McQuarter, 2 receivers left and 1 to the right.
Well, Corbin stacked the box. They got everybody up.
Yeah, they're expecting right there, Nance going right up the middle and give him about 3 on the play.
I'll take it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They had about 11 people in the box. Well, I'd like to see Jude call Cam's number and just throw him downfield when they're lined up like that. That's a lot to ask the kid.
Well, it is. But right now, they don't have the big kid, Malachi Brown, in there putting a lot of pressure on him.
He plays hard, whatever the accolades that he are well earned. But
sure.
From what I've seen tonight, he plays hard. So that's another feather in his cap.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. McQuarter's going to keep it going straight up the gut, lowers his head, and going to get out to the 42-yard line.
Maybe 3 yards, Joel.
It's going to bring up 3rd and about 3.
Now they bring the big 0 back in for this big play. But again, good to see getting some first downs and responding. Again, you got to punch back to beat a team like this.
Yep, that is exactly right. And they're actually have brought Malachi Brown over here on this left side. They've had him over on the right side all night. Now they got him over here on the left.
Now where's number 2 for Corbin? He's been we're bunched up. We went power. We've gone power set.
And
we got big Caleb Roark and Brody Pruitt on the left side. We did this formation last year with pretty good success.
Yeah, had a lot of success. We'll see what kind of success that it can have against, Corbin was bringing all 11 up, packing it tight. It's going to be a game of who's the strongest.
Now, Caleb Roark and Brody Pruitt running at me, that's pretty scary too. And
absolutely.
Because those guys are bulls. And we had some success in last year's game in that formation, getting about 6 yards a carry. And maybe Coach Nelson has been saving it for late in the game. And maybe we can execute something here at 3rd and short.
3:35 left here in the third quarter. North trailing by 7. True Colors LLC, a proud supporter of North Laurel Nation, along with XLPT for all your physical therapy needs. Also, Clayton Homes of London, opening doors to a better life when it's Clayton built. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. 3rd and about, I tell you, a long 2, almost 3 for North Laurel. They're going to play some power football right here.
We're going to the right side, and Jude's just going to follow him.
And that's what the quarter lowers his head, and that's going to be enough for North Laurel first down. And
Absolutely.
Like you said, we had so much success with this last year, and we saw it a few times last week and had a lot of success as well.
I need some help with your roster, Joel. Who's number 52? I don't have that one down.
For
us.
Number 52, Eddie Lay.
Okay. He's up there. He's back there with Caleb and Brody, and he's a wrecking ball too. How old is he? I don't know him.
He's in the 10th grade, 6'1", 225.
All right. Way to go, bud.
1st and 10, North Laurel. From the Corbin 37-yard line, going with that same look. Quarter dropping back.
We got Braxton. Hit him.
Oh, he couldn't hang on. It went in his hands down at the 2-yard line. Could not pull it in. One thing that hurt that play right there, McQuarter had it. He went back to plant. His right foot went out from under him.
He got so excited. Braxton was open. I think Jude just got so happy, and his right planting foot just came out from underneath him.
Sure did.
And he couldn't get enough oomph on that ball and just left it just a
little
bit
shy.
short.
Yep. If he could have laid it out there, it would have been 6-4.
Great call by Coach Nelson or Coach Oliver.
Oh, we got a flag against North Laurel.
Did they call? I bet someone was downfield.
10-yard penalty.
I've never seen us throw out of that front formation before.
I haven't either. That was the first. I like it though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we had him set up. Oh, dead burn.
So instead of 1st and 10, it's 1st and 20. Ball's back on the Corbin 40, almost 48-yard line.
Did you see what the referee called?
I did not. He has his back to us every time and cannot see what it had to be holding. That's the only thing I know. 2 receivers left, 2 right. McCorder with the call, dropping back, looking to pass. Big push. McCorder rolling out to his left, being chased. And that was just going to be thrown away out of bounds. Intended receivers, Cam Anderson.
Good pressure there by Corbin.
Oh,
He
yeah.
just didn't have anybody over
Yeah,
there.
McCorder was running for his life there.
Cam's getting a little bit more attention, and rightfully so. They had a couple people over there, but that's hard for a right-handed quarterback to run to his left and make a throw. And then Jude's about as athletic as they come. That's just a hard play to make. 3rd and 20 here. Let's see if we can get something back. So at least make the decision on 4th down. You know, give Coach Nelson. Maybe he can think about it if we can get some yards off this.
North Laurel sending 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. McCorder and Nance in the backfield. Coach Nelson calling the play into McCorder.
Do we go quarterback draw and try to play field position? They're playing back a little bit.
McCorder's going to take it running left. Gets
Good
out
hole.
the 40.
Good hole.
Staying on his feet. And gets down to about the 38-yard line.
I say go for it.
I have to agree. Line it up, play a little power football. Let's go. Let's get this first down. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 2. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm 3rd and 12. 3rd and 12.
Corbin's got about 2 fellas back, playing about 8 yards off the ball of our receivers. They're going to try to keep the ball in front of them here.
Quarter with a snap, dropping back, looking to pass. And it's completed out at the 36-yard line, gain of about 2 or 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up 4th and about 9 for North Laurel. So decision time. With a team like Corbin, you're down 7, 142 left here in the 3rd quarter. Do you go ahead and, take a chance on this, or you try to pin Corbin back?
For me, it's a 1-score game. You're on the road. Corbin's Corbin. Go for it. You know, what do you have to lose here? That's just me. You're playing good ball. You got good athletes. You know, put the pressure on them. You got a good quarterback, good team. Let's go for it right here.
They're bringing the house too.
Here comes number 2. Here comes number 2. No, dang it.
I don't know. Was that deflected at the line of scrimmage?
I don't know if it was
because it came off. It was like a wounded duck down at about the 25-yard line.
Jude looks disappointed in something. I don't know if they ran the wrong route because he threw it to a spot and no one was there. Just looks like a miscommunication.
Turnover downs by North Laurel. Corbin football on their own 36-yard line. 1:04 left here in the 3rd quarter. Still a lot of football to play. I like to see defense come up big. They've got to have that big defensive stand.
Yeah, I need to respond here. Didn't get when we wanted on offense. We need our defense to slow down this running game because they're going to try to eat some clock here.
Salmon to Person, right up the gut. Out the 40, a lot of running room. Across the 50, 40, 35, 30, and down to the 24-yard line. Big run right there by, a kid is super talented, number 1 Trey Person.
He really is. He excels in all sports. Good blocking there. We did not. I don't think we touched him until he was about 40 yards downfield. We got to get some pressure up front with our defensive line.
1st and 10 for Corbin from the North Laurel 24-yard line. 22 seconds and counting here in the third. Salmon's calling for it. Dropping back, looking to pass. He's going to keep it, rolling right. Cuts back inside.
Fumble! We got it. They better call that a fumble, ladies and gentlemen. That was a fumble. It wasn't even close.
They have not signaled. Have they signaled?
He threw his beanie bag.
Yep, there it is. North Laurel football.
All right.
Turnover Corbin.
Big play by defense. Great job. Folks, I wish I had the vision to see who stripped the ball. I wish I had the vision to see who fell on it. I just saw the ball on the ground and got excited. We needed that stop. Huge play by the Jaguar defense.
You know, and that right there, that's a momentum thing. We only have 9 seconds left in the quarter. I think, you know, you come up, try to hit it up the middle, let this quarter in, and then you come out fourth quarter, you pull out the guns.
A little baffling by Corbin to go air when you're running so effectively. If I was a Red Hound fan, I'd be scratching my chin on that one.
Quarter and Nats in the backfield, one receiver left, one right.
Here comes the edge.
McQuarter trying to get outside, cuts it back upfield, and going to get out to about the 25-yard line. And we got a flag over there on the far sideline.
I think Cam and that defensive back had a little scuffle. Two competitors just been at it all night.
And we're at a big disadvantage here because the official is facing naturally the home crowd, and we really cannot see anything what he signals nor hear.
Come on, my friend, give us the signal.
Which that's going to be the end of the third quarter, but dead ball, personal foul against Corbin. So that'll be a 15-yard penalty, and that's going to do it for 3. Corbin by 7, 21-14. You're listening to North Laurel Athletics on the home of the Jaguar Broadcasting Network and WJTE 98.5.
You may not be made of money, but your home just might be. The equity in your home can be your greatest financial resource when you need money. Are you looking to make home improvements, pay off those higher rate credit cards, even finance your child's education or take that dream vacation? With a home equity line from Community Trust Bank, you can make your dreams a reality.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust.
21-14 as we get set start the fourth quarter. North Laurel with the football be starting on the 40-yard line after that penalty.
One-score game on the road, driving the ball. This is what we want, folks. Joel, I'm still looking at that pyramid of nachos that Corbin keeps selling.
I've seen that walk by as well. Quarter going back under center. Back to Nance. Trying to get something going up the middle. Going to have flags flying in from the back official. We've got holding North Laurel. That's going to back them up 10.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure our kid grabbed her around the shoulders and spun him around. That easy call.
They're going to get
it's the first time I've heard him call a player's number. Usually they just say offense. He said number.
Did he say number
58?
Tucker
But
Boriak.
I didn't know they did that in high school. I've watched a lot of high school ball, and that's I've never heard him say a kid's name or a kid's number.
Brings up 1st and 20 for North Laurel. Ball all the way back on the 30, and they got to get to the 50 for the first down. McWhorter back in the gun. Here comes the pressure. Going to throw it out of bounds.
Excuse me, folks. Nobody was there. I think Dylan Hurley was the closest over there, maybe.
And, everything really just started collapsing on McWhorter. McWhorter had to get rid of it. Couldn't afford to take that 5-7 yard loss right there.
Yeah, 2nd and 20s. It's a hard situation to overcome coming right out of as the start of the quarter. And again, looks like our referee friends are going to talk about it.
One of the officials is pointing over to the Corbin sideline about something.
You always look for the coach that turns their back to the referee. That just tells me that he's the guilty one.
We've got a sideline warning on Corbin. North Laurel faithful is getting a little rowdy out here.
We got a heck of a student section this year. Full credit to Logan Cochran and Matthew Morgan for getting that together. Got a good turnout down here.
All right. Back to action. 2nd and 20 for North Laurel. Quarterback in the gun. Nance to his left, 2 receivers to the right and left. McWhorter got it, rolling out to his left, looking deep and looking for Hurley, and turned around. Can't pull it in. That was good defense. I have to agree that there was no pass interference on that one.
No, I don't think so at all.
That was good defense.
It really was. Dylan was trying to.
And
he was going forward, and he tried to turn around and make a play. And
actually, Hurley
right
almost made a heck of a catch, leaning back with one arm, and almost pulled that one in.
He did. And folks, they got 2 guys on cam now, so. Looks like the Corbin defensive staff has made an adjustment, but I see a flag. Maybe they hit Jude late. I don't know.
Holding North Laurel. Penalty is declined. We got Gage Baker for holding. And now North Laurel's got a sideline warning.
We had that personal foul right before the end of the 3rd quarter, and we come into the 4th quarter and we got 3 penalties on us. I ain't saying nothing. I don't believe in conspiracy theories, but just peculiar.
Nonetheless, it's 3rd down.
Seems like the game is slowed down. It flew by in the first half. Just good football, but just a lot of flags, a lot of jawing and stuff. Just hopefully we can buckle down here and play some football and win this thing.
3rd and 20 for the Jaguars. I really look for Corbin to bring everybody right here.
Yeah, again, look for number 2, Tatum Cox, coming off the edge.
Quarter with a snap. Steps up in the pocket, looking to throw deep to Anderson. Oh,
good ball.
Almost. I tell you what, that would have been a heck of a catch down at the 34. Cam Anderson just threw his fingertips.
Again, Cam was double covered. Jude laid it out in the middle of the field, and hopefully Cam could have run under it a little bit, and he just had a last bit burst of speed, and he almost got that thing.
He sure did.
And Jude was getting tackled by Brown, and that was a heck of a throw considering he's getting ready to get thrown to the ground. So tough break for the Jaguars.
Back deep for Corbin, number 20, Andre Reese. Cam Anderson on to punt it away for North Laurel.
Got to get a good snap here. Oh, no.
Oh, but I tell you, it was a bad snap. Cam did a good job picking it up. Ball hits about the 45, takes a right turn, and they're going to put it down about the 44-yard line.
Yeah. He was lucky to get that off as quick as he did. He had to scoop it off the ground, which is hard to do because it's all timing with punting, and that completely disrupts everything.
Right. Yeah, Cam did an excellent job just scooping it and being able to get rid of it.
So, I mean, not much of in terms of yardage, but it's better than having it blocked, which we're lucky to have avoided.
So Corbin will take over from their own 44-yard line, up 7, 21-14, 10:39 left here in the fourth quarter. Got Pearson and Clay Akins back in the backfield alongside Salmons. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Salmons take it, drop him back, looking to pass, going to throw, and it's batted down at the line of scrimmage.
Caleb
Roark, absolutely.
Good job. I'm not a football coach. I just I'm not understanding Corbin's strategy here of throwing it when they've been running so effectively, but thank you.
2nd and 10 for the Red Hounds. Person to the left of Salmons. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Salmons with it. Gives it to Person right up the middle. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, still just turning away. Gets out to the just across the 50.
Looks about it'll be third and about 3, third and about 4.
3rd and 4, yes.
Again, Person making a name for himself here. He's an explosive back. Good player. I think he's a senior, I believe. He should be. Yeah, he's a senior. Good player.
You know, I think right here you key on Salmons in Person. I don't know.
Absolutely. I think this is the type of night they're having. I think you just keep feeding Person if you're a Corbin.
Person gets it. He kicks to the outside, turns up the corner across the 40, 30, 25, 20, all the way down to the roughly 16-yard line. Big pickup right there by Trey Person. I tell you, the kid is super, super talented.
He is. And the
Brody
right
Pruitt
side
a little slow getting up for North Laurel.
Come on, Brody. The right side of Corbin's line got a pretty darn good push there. And then Person was able to get to the second level and use his athleticism for a big play. Now we just got to get Brody back on his feet. Hopefully he's not hurt. He's walking it off.
Ball spotted on the 17-yard line, 1st and 10 for Corbin.
He's got to sit out a play too. I don't know who they bring in for him.
I tell you, really, really impressed with Person. He's just an explosive person, explosive running back. Really tough to bring down.
It's going to be hard on defenses. Salmon can run the ball, so if you key in on Person, Salmons will keep it on these RPOs or these zone read plays, and he throws a pretty good ball. He's thrown it pretty good tonight, and their offensive line there. I'm impressed with their offensive line. They've done a good job tonight, but we've got to get a stop here because there's only 9 minutes left, and
you cannot be afford to be down 2 scores to a team like Corbin.
No, absolutely not.
1st and 10 for the Red Hounds. Person to the left of Salmons, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Persons moves over to the right of Salmons. Persons gets it, going right up the middle. He's tripped up, but not before he gets down to about the 13-yard line.
Bryson Nance was there. He plugged the hole, but Person just athletic, sidestepped him just a little bit. We just we need to bunch up on our tackling, I think, here, Joel. Instead of relying on just one guy to be there to make a play, I just like to see everyone just sort of gang tackle. I guess that's like I've said all night, you can sit here up here in this
Oh, yeah,
air-conditioned
absolutely.
booth and
Yeah. 2nd and 6 for Corbin. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right, Person to the left of Salmons. Salmon gives it back to Person right up the middle. Touchdown, Corbin. I tell you what, he's just so explosive, and he just really sidestepped Dylan Hurley.
he did. And North, maybe they're sucking wind a little bit, maybe a little tired, because these last 3 plays, we just haven't competed like we have all night.
You're right. Yeah, you hit it right on the head.
I'm not sure about our depth, but again, a lot of football left. I'm not.
Worthington on for the extra point. Pulled one to the left earlier. Good snap. Kick is up. And I tell you, I think that wobbled. No, missed that one as well. Wow.
Right.
Missed 2 in a row. That's definitely, one area that Corbin's going to have to try to take care of.
Yeah, I agree. I haven't looked at their schedule, but, usually where they end up around playoff times, you're going to have to fix that kicking game. It may be the difference between a win or a loss.
I think they got Somerset next week.
Okay. I think Somerset's playing South tonight.
They are. 27-14, 8:55 left here in the 4th quarter. North Laurel's got to get something going right here.
Yeah, we've got to find something to put the pressure back on them. Either a special teams play, something in a bag of tricks, because it looks like they're targeting Cam in the open field and making sure no more explosive plays happen with him. We burned him twice. Big number 3's burned him twice tonight, and so we're going to have to find something else here on this possession.
Worthington on to kick it away. Back deep is McCorder, along with Nance and Fultz. Quarter waiting on the kick. High kick, and it's going to be taken right at about the 15, out to the 20, and
lost his footing
right there. And right there, that's going to be a unsportsmanlike. That's going to be a personal foul on number 26 of Corbin. So you could tack on to that.
Getting a little chippy.
That's something you cannot do that. That's just uncalled for. That's a coach's just and he is catching an earful out there on the sideline by the coaching staff right now.
As a fellow that deals with these kids on a daily basis, you can give them a sermon.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
They may not hear you.
133. Now this has been posted some time ago. There's not an update on this, but seeing that Somerset's up 14-0, 133 left in the first. But here again, that was about 45 minutes ago. There's no new updates on that one.
Where are they playing that one
at South Laurel.
South Laurel.
Yes. 27-14, 8:47 left here in the ball game. 2 receivers left, 2 right.
False start.
And that's going to be offsides. That's going to be 5 more. I tell you, right there was just a timing thing. Number 2, Tayton Cox, was trying to time that snap, and just he could not throw those brakes on good enough. And McCorder did a good job holding that count.
He sure did. We haven't really tried that all night, from my knowledge. And Cox, he killed us in the first half coming off that edge like that, and that's a good job right there.
1st and 5 for the Jaguars. Ball spotted out on the 43-yard line. 2 receivers left and right. Nance to the right. McCorder dropping back, looking to pass. Nothing there.
Nothing.
And we're going to have flags, and that's probably going to be holding on North Laurel.
give Corbin credit. Everything was covered. Jude had nowhere to go with the ball. Our offensive line did a good job giving him some time, but there was just nowhere to go with the ball. And now we're going to be hit with a holding penalty.
This is, we've shot ourselves in the foot about 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and Corbin's adjusted. Their defensive staff have put some people farther to the back to keep those explosive plays from happening. But you're 100% right. It seems like we've been in first, second, and really long situations in the last 2 or 3 drives.
Just kind of watching the body language of North Laurel right now. I think, the gas is getting a little low in that tank, seeing a lot of hands on hips.
Yeah, I agree. But a touchdown will fix that.
That it sure will.
But I agree. I mean, you got to play so hard. And I agree. I think they're getting a little tired.
3 receivers right, McQuarter with the snap, dropping back, looking fast, steps up, and he just has to kind of go down, take a loss on that one, loss of about 2 on there because he was getting ready to get leveled.
Yeah, I think he looked at his initial targets and it was covered up, and he looked to make something happen with his legs. And Corbin's middle linebacker, and I think number 3 are just waiting for him to do that, and they just made a play.
Brings up 2nd and 15 from North Laurel. That holding penalty, and then about a 5-yard loss right there. 3 receivers right. Here comes the linebackers. It's complete out there to Fultz, out across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Nice play by Braxton, break a couple tackles. Get rid of the ball in a hurry. But Corbin, they swarmed over there pretty quick and brought him down.
Pick up a 3 on the play, brings up 3rd and 12 for the Jaguars. Clock continuing to run. North Laurel's got to have a little urgency here.
I think so too. I think they were a little late getting the play in with only about 8 seconds on the play clock.
Little sweep to the left, and I tell you, that's going nowhere. Fultz had it coming this way, and I tell you what, trying to get away from Malachi Brown, that's not going to happen.
On that shovel pass, I think you'd want your receiver going at full speed, and it looked clunky. It did not look right. Braxton was not at full speed when he received the ball, and they brought him down pretty quick. Not well executed by North right there.
3rd and 12 for the Jaguars. No, that's 4th and 12. There we go. They've changed it over. Dropping back deep for.
Now, is Brody snapping, or is he still a little banged up from the last defensive series?
Brody is not out there.
Okay.
Back deep for Corbin will be number 20, Andre Reese.
Good snap.
Good snap. Punt's going to hit about the
Roll.
37. Taking North Laurel bounce, and it's going to be put down about the 33-yard line. North Laurel defense, we've talked about it the whole second half. They've really, really got to step up right here.
Yeah, it's a 2-score game. They've played a really good football game against a really good football team.
Oh, absolutely.
They're tired, but they need to just maybe dig down a little deeper and find something here to get Corbin to turn the ball over or get the ball back on 3 plays and maybe have another explosive play and make this really, really interesting.
1st and 10 for the Red Hounds from their own 33-yard line. Person and Salmons in the backfield, 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Salmons with the snap, RPO, quick pass, it's caught. Out to the 40, 50, out to the 30, down to the 35-yard line of South Laurel, but that'll be coming back. I believe we're going to have holding on Corbin.
I think you're right. Or maybe he's a lineman downfield.
Yep, holding. There was signal.
Holding.
Yep, holding on Corbin.
A little quick hitter by Corbin right there. Is a fake handoff. I'm guess it's an RPO. I'm not an expert.
It absolutely was. Yeah, it was RPO. Clay Aikens, I tell you what, reminds me of Trey Person. He caught that football, and I'm gonna tell you, he
was
just
gone.
exploded.
He sure was. He's another athlete that you got to worry about. Like you said, he caught that ball and turned, and he made a dash for that end zone. A lot of North kids with their hands on their hips. Come on, guys.
Yeah, you can see that. It's been a long, hard-fought football game for these guys. First and 20. Ball back on the 23-yard line. Salmon's back in the shotgun. Three receivers right. Gives it to Person going straight up the middle.
All right.
And we've got more flags coming in. We've got 3 flags on the ground. Try to watch the official here to see.
Kind of sloppy here in the second half, both teams.
And this is going to be personal foul, face mask, North Laurel.
We got a big glare in our face, folks. We can't really see.
Plus, with this tinted glass too, it's listen. I wonderful facilities.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining.
Yeah,
about these
it's a
facilities.
beautiful place.
5-star. And I'm not a spring chicken either, and I just. But it must have been pretty clear because they threw 3 penalty flags right there.
So that'd be a first down for Corbin. Puts the ball on the 44-yard line of Corbin. 5:17 and counting here in the fourth. I wouldn't look for Corbin to do anything wild here. I think they, try to be conservative. They're having a lot of success running the football.
Yeah, they're getting a good push. And plus, I think they would want to work on the clock.
Salmon's going to keep it. Running right, cuts back up the middle,
Dylan.
gets across the 50,
Caleb.
down to the North Laurel 49. Pick up about 7 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Folks, it's hard to read these plays, these zone reads, these RPOs, and run at 100% speed and intensity. I mean, you really don't want your players thinking that you want them to play on instinct, but I don't know how, even at the pros, college, high school, how that's why it's so popular in the game, these RPOs and zone reads, but it's just a hard play to stop.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Gives it off going straight up the middle to number 8, Jake Salmons.
Another face mask.
Want to get 2 on the play, and we'll wait the call on this one. Yep, they're going to march it off against North Laurel.
Signs of fatigue. Usually when you're reaching and grabbing, and instead of wrapping up around the legs and the waist, you're just trying to hang on to something. We don't rotate very much except at defensive tackle. Usually we have the same guys in there all night. So I don't want to use that as an excuse, but.
Well, you're looking at a 79 versus about a 49 roster.
Yes.
In high school football, you have a lot of teams that players going both directions, but North is, I think the gas is about out. Person going straight up the middle, got a lot of running across 35 down to the 30. And he's just going to explode. 5, touchdown. Trey Persons. 43 yards on the carry. I tell you, I one of the more talented running backs that I've seen in a couple years right there.
Yeah, and it's just the culture down here in terms of just waiting his turn. He had the E-Step kid down here last year who was a heck of a back, and he didn't have as many opportunities to show what he can do. And it looks like just from this game, he's going to get about 20 carries a game, and he's showing something tonight. Because you're right, he exploded.
He's not a beat all night long. I tell you, I'm really, really impressed with this kid. Corbin going to line up, go for the 2-point conversion. Salmons with it, gives it back to Person. Person sweeping out right, dives for the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is good. (35-14) Corbin. Was there a flag on it? Or is it?
I don't know. My friend to the right here is yelling something. I can't understand him. Personal foul.
Oh, well, I saw, and I didn't see who did it, but back there in the actually out of the end zone next to the fence, I saw North Laurel basically over. There was a North Laurel player that took down a Corbin player right against the fence.
Oh.
And I saw the Corbin player's helmet come off as well.
You want to compete, you want to fight, but not like that. You got to keep your composure. And I'm sure the other kid said something too. I mean, I have no doubt, but the person who responds is the one who's always caught.
(35-14), 3:33 left here in the football game. Jude McCorder going back deep, waiting this kick.
Looks like Corbin gets to kick off from the 50 because of the penalty.
45.
Okay, the 45.
A 15-yard penalty, so Jude just backing up to the end zone.
Well, I hope North not up. I mean, don't hang their heads or something. We had a 14-13 game in the third quarter here.
Right. Oh, absolutely.
And we got 8 games left, or we got a long season, tough competition. I mean, I know you don't want moral victories. That's the last thing that you want. We came down here expecting to win because that's just the program that
McCorder's going to take it right at the goal line, out to the 5, the 10, 15, and loses his footing again and taken down at the 20. I don't know. You think the turf is a little slick? We've seen this several times.
Jude has slipped about 4 times tonight. A couple times on special teams and a couple times passing the ball. I don't know what these kids wear. I guess rubber cleats or turf shoes on these nice turf fields. But he's having problems with his footing for sure.
North Laurel football. 3:22 left here in the ball game. 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Quarter back in the shotgun. Calls for it, hands it off to Nance, going right up the middle. And I tell you right there, big number 0, Malachi Brown, just wrapping him up and taking him down for about a 1-yard gain.
This is just a football fan talking. 5-star recruit, game is in hand, and he's still playing hard. He could have dialed it in or be on the sideline, but he's still out there playing hard. Whatever college I can't remember where he committed to, but they're getting a good one.
Now, I know Corbin has a UK recruit, but I don't know if he's eligible yet or not.
I saw him on the sideline but he wasn't dressed out.
Okay. All right. Quarter with it, goes right up the middle, makes one man miss, breaks to the outside, gets out to about the 29-yard line, going to be about 1 yard shy of the first down marker. Brings up 3rd and 1 for the Jaguars. Nice run right there by McCorder.
Still playing hard.
Absolutely.
And Jude always has. He
don't quit.
He does not.
No. Nope. Got to love the effort.
Absolutely.
Saying it's 3rd and 1. McCorder going to take the snap.
No.
Give it to Nance, and they're going to lose about 2 on the play.
Corbin just swarmed to the front.
There was just nothing there.
There was nothing. You're right. As soon as he got the handoff, he was just enveloped by a bunch of red.
4th and 1 for the Jaguars. Spreading it out, 2 right, 2 left. Quarter's going to keep it, lowers his head, and he is not going to get it. He's going to be held short. Great defensive stand by Corbin on that. Tough break right there for North Laurel.
Listen, I hope these kids watch the game film for the first 2.5 quarters. And the coaches will. The coaches will find a way to reach these kids and find what's positives and find what doesn't work. And you're playing one of the top teams in the state, one of the top
4A teams in the state of Kentucky. That's exactly right.
And you looked them right in the eye. You just some things just didn't go your way as the third quarter played out. And credit to Corbin. They adjusted their defense, and they played hard too.
Corbin football. Running left with it is Clay Akins trying to get outside, cut straight up the middle, across the 25, 10, 5. Touchdown, Corbin, just like that. 28-yard rushing touchdown by number 30, Clay Akins.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jet sweep, and he was in that end zone pretty quick. Our fellas are pretty tired, and but still, I don't care what the score is. You need to play a little bit more enthused than that play. We're a lot better than that.
41-14, 1:33 left in the ball game. And to think, 14-13 back in the third quarter.
Oh, absolutely. And again, I'm pretty confident we're going to build off that.
Oh, absolutely. I agree.
That's about the first kick they've had go right.
Yeah, that one was right down the middle. 42-14. You're listening to North Laurel Athletics on the home of the Jaguar Broadcasting Network and WJT 98.5.
At CVNB, we believe in the power of local banking. With deep roots in the community, we're here to help you bank better. Whether it's managing your daily finances, saving for the future, or securing a loan, our team is dedicated to providing friendly, personalized service and financial solutions that make a difference. Experience the benefits of banking local. CVNB. Bank better. Member FDIC.
42-14, 1:33 left here in the ball game. I believe, North Laurel, they've just really, they're on their heels right now. They just ran out of gas.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know about our depth. I don't know how many players we rotate. I just don't know if the coaching staff feels the younger kids are ready to play at this level. But if it's critical to our season that we avoid injuries.
Oh, I agree.
Until these younger players are ready to step up and play a varsity. But I agree with you 100%, Joel. It's just I really think they just leaned on us. It's a big old team, big old front. They just leaned on us, and I think they just wore us down.
This was a big game, important game. But listen, this doesn't make and decide your season.
No, absolutely not. People are going to see the score and be like, Corbin killed him. But we had a 1-point lead in the middle of the third quarter.
And Dylan Hurt, that was Cam Anderson, I believe, back there that took the kick off, and got it out to about the 25-yard line, about a 20-yard return.
Looks like Corbin's brought in some subs. No, take that back. Well, no, they got a lot of new kids in, but for some reason they got Brown still out there.
We got 124. North football on the 26. A quarterback in at quarterback. the as you said, the score on the scoreboard doesn't tell the whole story.
Yeah, and you don't. I mean, we're a better program than moral victories, and you don't want them. But you know, middle of the third quarter, I mean, you would raise quite a few eyebrows in the state,
Right.
and it just some things didn't go our way. Penalties, we had a large problem with penalties,
lot of
especially
penalties
on the
tonight.
offensive side. It seems like we were 2nd and 20 the entire fourth quarter into the third quarter. I thought we got worn out, and they adjusted, and we just couldn't find an answer.
Bryson Nance on the carry, picks up 5 on the play, brings up 2nd and 5 for North Laurel. Ball just across the 30-yard line. 2 receivers left, 2 right. McWhorter back to Nance, looking to go up the middle, and not much there. Gets about 2 on the play.
Don't have to run another play.
Brings up 3rd down. In a case like that, score 42-14, 21 seconds on the play clock, basically 1 second difference. And I believe Coach Nelson said, enough. Don't take a chance running another play. Take a chance on getting somebody hurt.
Yeah, I mean, just something could happen. You step on something the wrong way.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And listen, the score is what the score is. I'm proud of our kids, proud of our school. Coming down here, not a lot of people want to come to Corbin. Coach Nelson asked to come down here, and I'm so proud that we competed so hard. I just wish the score was a little bit better, but I'm proud of North Laurel.
Oh, absolutely. They came down here and we said, hey, first half of football, third quarter, North Laurel 14-13 lead. Hats off to North Laurel. They came in and ran out of grass.
Yeah, just again, we just don't have the depth that Corbin does. I mean, sitting here just looking at all these silver helmets from Corbin, and like you said earlier, what'd you say, 79 on their roster. I mean, that's quite the well to draw from. But Coach Nelson, we got a long season, we got a really good team, and we're going to battle back.
Oh, absolutely. I like what I saw. North hung tight. I tell you, but hats off to Corbin. They have a terrific football team, a lot of size. The quickness is second to none. You've got Trey Person. You got Salmon. You don't know if he's going to throw it. He's the RPO. He does a great job of selling it. He may give it off to Person. He may take it. He may hit, a quick hitter out in the flat. He's really, really tough to contain.
I agree with you. The Atkins kid, like you said, that's another weapon.
Right.
We've talked enough about Person. Thomas was pretty quiet tonight. I think he only got free on about 1 or 2 plays. He's very explosive. And this is a good Corbin team. I mean, it's another good Corbin team, but people dodge them, and because they are what they are. They're a good team, and I'm proud of our boys and our coaching staff for coming down here and wanting to challenge them. And I think we gave them everything they wanted for a little bit.
And I agree. Like I said, kind of hit on. This is a big game. It was an important game. This is not a season breaker. This is something that you try to take something back. You try to learn from this. You've got, only the second game of the season. You've got some more really, really big games coming up. Madison Central next week.
Yeah, I mean, nowhere to hide. Central is another proud program, great tradition, great athletes, got size, and I guarantee they remember last year.
Oh, absolutely.
So you got to put this one in the rearview mirror, learn from it, and get ready for Madison Central, because this is a very talented and proud senior class here at North Laurel, and I know they know what to do to get ready for the next game.
Looks like Grace Health giving out some awards out there. I believe they just awarded Jude McWhorter with the offensive player of the game for North Laurel.
Well deserved. Him and Cam had played a great offensive game. Looks like a Brody Pruitt got it for defense.
Yep. Well deserved. I tell you, they play so hard. They give it all.
They really do. Coaching staff does a great job of getting them ready, and then it's up to the players to execute and play with the certain intensity that is required in this game. And again, these seniors are setting the example for these younger kids because, they're the ones next year that's got to step up. And because we got a lot of senior starters, and, the way they respond to a game like this is going to be very important in terms of the leadership qualities to set the tone for the program in the next couple of years.
Trey Person with offensive player of the game for Corbin, and over on the defensive side, they're going to hand it off to number 47.
That would be Mahan Silas.
On the defensive side, congratulations to all four of these guys. Congratulations, Corbin. Well played football game. Congratulations to North. Be back in action next week, as we said, taking on Madison Central. Go back, regroup, learn from tonight, and get some rest, and you move on.
Yep, it's over.
It's over.
It's over. Move on. Learn from it. Watch the film on Sunday. Come back, put it in the rearview mirror, and have a great week of preparation for Madison Central. But I got to give credit, tip my hat to Corbin for this facility and the environment that they have here, the little end zone play area for the kids behind the press box, the bleachers, the concessions. It's just really first rate, and really shows what happens when you put resources and people behind this endeavor and program, what you can have down here. Still want to beat them. But,
absolutely.
But just kudos and compliments to what they built down here. It's really nice.
All right, that's going to do it from Campbell Field in Corbin, Kentucky, 42-14. Corbin over top of North Laurel for Adam Webb. Charlie Hutchins, I'm Joel Pritchard. Everyone, thanks for listening. Have a great weekend.
God bless.
At CBNB, we believe in the power of local banking. With deep roots in the community, we're here to help you bank better. Whether it's managing your daily finances, saving for the future, or securing a loan, our team is dedicated to providing friendly, personalized service and financial solutions that make a difference. Experience the benefits of banking local. CBNB. Bank better. Member FDIC.